spot in the sun at circalasvegas.com.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Get ready, basketball fans. It's time for high school basketball on Extreme Sports. Tonight's game promises buzzer beaters and deep threes. Don't blink, or you might miss the action. Now, let's send it courtside with Mike Will.
And hi again, everybody. Welcome to high school basketball coverage here tonight on Extreme Sports, where the Chapman Gym at Hastings St. Cecilia is the Hawkettes and the Blue Hawks get ready to take on the Warriors out of Lincoln Lutheran. I'm Mike Will, got the play-by-play for you here tonight. The St. Cecilia girls coming in a record of 17 wins and 3 losses on the season. Hawkettes have dropped their last 2 games in a row, though. St. Cecilia losing to Adams Central earlier in the week, losing to them by the score of 49-32. It was a miserable night for St. Cecilia. They hit only about 20% of their field goals, and in the second quarter, they were only 1 out of 14 from the field, and they were 0 out of 7 from three-point territory. They fell behind by halftime. It's a hole they really never dug themselves out of, and they lost to Adams Central on Tuesday, 49-32. Before that, they lost in the championship ball game in the Centennial Conference basketball tournament, losing to Lincoln Christian 39-33. So the Hawkettes coming in a record of 17 wins, 3 losses on the season. Lincoln Lutheran, they've got a record of 9 wins and 10 losses. They have not played since last week. In fact, last Thursday, when they beat Grand Island Central Catholic in the second round of the Centennial Conference basketball tournament. Actually, the consolation game there, because they lost to Bishop Newman in the opening round of the Centennial Conference tournament, 54-25. They came back and beat Grand Island Central Catholic in one of the consolation games of the tourney. Beat the Crusaders by the score of 47-32. So Lincoln Lutheran, they're coming in a record of 9 wins and 10 losses on the season. St. Cecilia is sitting at 17-3. Lincoln Lutheran is a team that is averaging 37 points per ball game on offense. They go 43.4 on the defensive end. Normally we would have a chance to talk with St. Cecilia head coach Greg Behrens, but Greg is ill tonight. He was not expected to even be in the gym, but at the last second he walks through the back door. So we'll see what kind of a coaching situation we're going to be in tonight. The assistants who are ready to take control of the team here tonight, but Greg showing up just a few minutes ago, walking through the back door. We'll see who's going to be calling the plays, so to speak. Who's going to lead the team as the St. Cecilia gets ready to take on Lincoln Lutheran tonight in the girls' high school basketball. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to high school basketball coverage tonight on Extreme Sports.
Bill Hamburger Remodeling has been doing work in the Hastings area for over 25 years. They provide remodeling and building services for both residential and commercial clients. Their services include new homes, additions, bathroom remodeling, kitchen remodeling, window installations, doors, siding, roofs, concrete work, drywall, painting, fences, and garages. Trust the professionals at Bill Hamburger. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, see the professionals at North Shore Real Estate of Hastings. Real estate is one of the largest and most exciting investments you can make, and the folks at North Shore Real Estate are here to make sure the process is a fun and rewarding one. They serve Hastings, Harvard, Blue Hill, Kennesaw, and several other communities within a 35-mile radius of Hastings. They'll give you the guidance and support you need throughout the entire buying or selling experience. Give them a call at 402-461-6930 or stop in at 100 North Shore Drive in Hastings. North Shore Real Estate. Excellent agents, outstanding results.
When your family feels protected under our roof, they are free to dream. And you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way, American Family Insurance. Give Matthew a call at 308-389-9124 or stop in at 204 North Walnut Street in Grand Island.
I'm John Butler, Funeral Director and owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the Advanced Funeral Planning Specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
More about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the number one sports station because you make the phones light up.
All right, Mike Will back here at the Chapman Gym at Hastings St. Cecilia, getting set for high school basketball coverage here tonight. Lincoln Lutheran and the Hawkettes and the Blue Hawks from Hastings St. Cecilia going at it tonight. Other two schools in town are not playing tonight. Hastings High won't play again until tomorrow. They've got an afternoon contest with Elkhorn tomorrow afternoon up at the Jungle at Hastings High. Adams Central, after their victories on Tuesday over Hastings St. Cecilia, they won't play again until next Tuesday. They're going to be on the road playing at Minden, heading to the wire for the regular season for state high school basketball. And we're going to heading to postseason play, the sub-districts here in a matter of days. So playing the final games of the regular season. This is one on tap here for Hastings St. Cecilia as the Hawkettes get ready to play Lincoln Lutheran there tonight. Again, Greg Barrett, the head coach for St. Cecilia, is here, but doesn't look like he's going to be involved with the coaching situation here tonight. Evidently, Greg doesn't have a voice, and he's been ill all week, so he snuck through the back door. He'll be on hand just in case Rachel runs into problems here tonight. So we're sneaking up on the game time. We'll take one more break. We got the starting lineups coming up for you. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Since the 1970s, Midwest Farm Management has been guiding farm families with trusted advice and proven results. We know your land is more than an investment. It's your legacy for the next generation. That's why our experienced team helps landowners make smart decisions, protect family farms, and maximize returns. For over 50 years, families across the Midwest have relied on us to manage their farmland with care and integrity. Midwest Farm Management, experience you can count on for the family you love. Learn more at MidwestFarmManagement.com.
Welcome to Mid-America Truck Sales, where customer satisfaction is our top priority. With over 40 years of combined experience, Joe and Brandon have been proudly serving Hastings and the surrounding communities. Whether you're looking for a top-quality pre-owned truck, trailer, or piece of equipment, we've got you covered. At Mid-America Truck Sales, we believe the buying process should be stress-free, simple, and yes, even fun. Our goal? To earn your trust and have you recommend us to your family and friends. Unmatched quality. Unbeatable deals. Stop by today. We're located at 3300 UTEC Avenue, just behind Menards and Hastings. Or visit us online at midamericatrucksales.com.
Farm ground is more than dirt. It's history, it's family, it's legacy. At Rooter Auction and Realty, we've been rooted in agriculture for nearly 60 years, helping landowners across Nebraska and Kansas market and sell their farmland with integrity. Our team combines proven sales methods with powerful marketing to bring you the right buyers and the best results. Licensed in Nebraska and Kansas, we know farming because we live it. When it's time to sell your farmland, trust Rooter Auction and Realty. Visit RooterAuction.com, where farmland meets its future.
Not just an RV center, but a legacy. That's what Dykeman's Campers was to Hastings and the surrounding communities for the last 75 years. Built on honesty, quality, and attentive sales and service. While Dykeman's Campers have set the bar high, we at Timmy's RVs are looking forward to carrying on the torch of excellent customer service and rapport. Timmy's RVs is now open, just behind the old Dykeman's location on Highway 6. Stop in to see Herb for all of your RV service needs. And don't forget to get your RV or camper in for winterization. Timmy's also has year-round covered storage available. Give them a call at 402-879-8893. That's Timmy's RV Sales and Service of Hastings.
All right, they're playing the national anthem. High school basketball coverage here tonight on Extreme Sports. Lincoln Lutheran and Hastings St. Cecilia will get to the starting lines. First of all, for the Warriors of Lincoln Lutheran, it'll be Otley Janacek, a 5'8" sophomore, getting a start. She is averaging 8.6 points and 2.5 rebounds per game. Natalie Hoffman, a 5'7" freshman, also in the starting lineup here for the Warriors, averaging 6.5 points and 3.7 rebounds per game. Jayla Green, a 5'7" freshman, averaging 9 points and 4.6 rebounds per game. Clara Holly is a 5'9" sophomore. Holly averaging 3.5 points and 4.2 rebounds per game. And then Lily Wogenmuth is a 5'9" senior, averaging 11 points and 4.2 rebounds per game. So, young basketball team, a senior, a couple of freshmen, a couple of sophomores in the starting lineup tonight for Lincoln Lutheran. Hastings St. Cecilia with Aspen Anderson, a 5'5" sophomore, averaging 3.9 points and 2.7 rebounds per game. Avery Kissinger, the 5'6" senior, averaging 10.8 points and 5.4 rebounds per game. Emery Vargas, a 5'8" senior, averaging 7.3 and 3.3 rebounds per game. Ava Wiles, the 5'11" junior, and Nathan Kreekak, the 5'9" senior, rounding out the starting lineup here for Hastings St. Cecilia. The Hawkins in their homestanding whites here tonight. Their blue trim. Lincoln Lutheran going to be in their black uniforms with their gold trim here tonight. Tip is in the air. The tip is controlled by St. Cecilia. Shooting to our basket to our left. The Hawkins trying to break a 2-game losing streak in the ball game here tonight. There's a shot from the corner. It's going to be no good by Vargas. St. Cecilia with the offensive board. Driving the ball down the right side of the lane is going to be Kreekak. They work it back outside. Down in the corner now. It's just like Kissinger with the ball. Avery Kissinger moves to her left. Fires it up off of the baseline. It's not good. Avery Kissinger against the Hawkins on the scoreboard. 2-0 is the score. St. Cecilia out on top, and now the Hawkins will apply some pressure here at the midcourt stripe. Lutheran brings it into the offensive zone here. Hoffman with the ball. Dribbles it down the right side of the lane. Hoffman retreats, comes back out here in the three-point territory. That's a Janacek with the ball. Janacek now to Green. Moves it over to Janacek on the far side. Behind his screen, can't put up a shot. Bounce pass to Holly now. Clara Holly takes her down in the corner on the dribble. 200 pass out on top to Green. Dribbles the ball down the lane. Her shot's going to be up there, no good. Rebound tapped around, picked up by St. Cecilia. Emery Vargas with the ball for the Hawkettes. Takes it to the far sideline now to Kissinger. They get it to Vargas. They swing her left side down to Nathan Kreekak. Inside, they get it to Vargas. She goes up with a shot, no good, but she's going to be fouled in the play. Vargas will go to the free throw line. The personal foul is going to be called here on Lily Wogenbuth. That's going to be her first personal foul. Team foul number 1 on the Lincoln Lutheran. Going to the free throw line here for St. Cecilia will be Vargas, and her shot is up there and in. Emery Vargas, a 63% foul shooter in the season. 3-0 is the score. Vargas will have one more. The shot is up there. It's going to be no good. So it's a 3-0 ball game. St. Cecilia out on top here in the first quarter of play from the Chapman Gym. There's Lutheran running the ball back the other way. Janechuk took her down to the baseline toward the goal. And we got a foul call down there on St. Cecilia. Personal foul is going to go on Aspen Anderson. That's going to be her first foul. First team foul on the Hawkettes. Non-shooting situation. Lincoln Lutheran will play things in. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. Natalie Hoffman looking to get it in. She does. Down there in the corner to Holly. Janechuk out here in three-point territory. Now to Jayla Green. Green is going to hand the ball away here to Wogenmuth. Down the right side again. Free throw line extended. Holly's got the ball to Green. Drives the baseline. Nice dish inside. A shot right in front of the basket. It's going to be no good by Hoffman. Rebound comes down to St. Cecilia. Down the far sideline. The Hawkins with a 3-0 lead. St. Cecilia with the ball. There's Emery Vargas with it now. Vargas goes over to Anderson on the wing. Down here on the baseline. Ava Wiles back out here. A three-pointer by Anderson. It's good. Aspen Anderson knocks down a three-pointer, and St. Cecilia is out on top by a score of 6-0 here in the ball game. Here's a steal now in backcourt. Scramble is on. Jump ball is going to be called, and the arrow pointing in favor of Lincoln Lutheran. So the Warriors will play things in off of the far sideline. Lincoln Lutheran 9-10 on the season. Hastings St. Cecilia coming in a record of 17 wins and 3 losses. 6-0 is the score. St. Cecilia's got the lead with 5 minutes and 40 seconds to play. They're in the first quarter from the Chapman Gym. Hoffman has got the ball, dribbles it to the elbow, stops there, throws the ball down in the left block, going up with a shot. It's going to be no good there by Sidlow. Just checked into the ball game. Now we got a foul call down there. They're just out of bounds. It's out of bounds. It's going to be Lincoln Lutheran inbounding the ball. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. Mackenzie Sidlow into the ball game now for Lincoln Lutheran. There's Wogenbuth with the ball to Sidlow. Sidlow's going to hand it away to Natalie Hoffman. Her shot for 3 is going to be up there. It's off of the back iron. No good. Rebound comes down to Wogenbuth. She loses control of the ball. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be St. Cecilia coming back the other way. 6-0 is the score. St. Cecilia with the lead. 5:15 to play here in the opening quarter from the Chapman Gym. St. Cecilia working the ball inside to Kreekak. Out here to Kissinger. Swings it left side now. Emery Vargas with the ball. The Kissinger skip pass down in the corner. Kreekak, her shot on the baseline, no good. Tip try by Wiles is no good. And the ball brought out of there by Lincoln Lutheran. 6-0 is the score. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. Lutheran with the basketball. Back in their offensive end. Green has got the ball. I guess goes over to Janechuk. Takes it to the elbow. Bounce pass down here on the baseline to Green. Sends the ball inside. His shot is up there. It's going to be no good by Hoffman. Misses the easy one. Hoffman comes down with a board. Ball and shot is going to be no good. Ball is loose. It's picked up here by St. Cecilia. Wiles with the ball. Now to Kreekak into the forecourt here for the Hawkettes. Right side with the basketball is Emery Vargas. They're working around the perimeter. There's a Kissinger from the baseline. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound is brought down by Mackenzie Sidlow for Lincoln Lutheran. 6-0. Hawkettes still have the lead here in the first quarter with 4:10 remaining in the opening period from the Chapman Gym. There's a Sidlow on the high post. Two-handed pass comes over here to Hoffman on the wing on the right side. She dribbles out here in the three-point territory. Comes across the top to Sidlow. Now to Green. Free throw line extended left side. There's a pass that's going to be intercepted. Second turnover of the ball game for Lincoln Lutheran. At the other end is going to be Kissinger. Her shot is up there and in. Kissinger gets the field goal, and it's now an 8-0 ball game. St. Cecilia's got the lead, 3.5 to play. Now we got a foul call down here. Vargas mixes it up with Jayla Green, and Emery Vargas is going to be hit with a personal foul. First foul on Vargas. That's going to be team foul number 2 on the Hawkettes. 3:36 to play in the first quarter. 8-0 is the score. Hastings St. Cecilia's got the lead. Lincoln Lutheran Inbounding the ball. Here's a Green with it now. Jalen Green out here in 3-point territory. She stops. Comes over to Claire Holly. Back outside between the rings. Hoffman has got the ball. Our sideline to get it to a Sidlow. Her pass out here between the circles is going to be Aaron. It goes out of bounds here on the near sideline. Third turnover of the ball game already on Lincoln Lutheran. Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead here over Lincoln Lutheran. The score is 8-0. St. Cecilia inbounding the ball. Here's Kissinger with it now. Avery brings it into the offensive zone. Over here to Creekcat. Cross-court pass to Kissinger. Down on the baseline there. Here's a return ball back inside. It's going to be deflected out of bounds. They took her down on the baseline to Gianna Rodriguez, who came into the ball game there for St. Cecilia. Returns the ball back into the paint there. It's going to be deflected out of bounds, but St. Cecilia will inbound the ball. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. Kissinger will get things in. They get it to Vargas. Her shot from point-blank range is no good. Rebound Rodriguez. She's tied up on the play, and the possession arrow is pointing in favor of St. Cecilia, so the Hawkins will play things in. 3:05 to play here in the first quarter. 8-0 is the score. Hastings St. Cecilia's got the lead. Here's Vargas from the baseline. Her jumper is up there. It's going to be no good. Reaching for the rebound is going to be Jayla Green. Green brings it back. Right-handed dribble here for Lincoln Lutheran in their black and gold uniforms here tonight. Janacek has got the ball. Reverses it. Goes over to Holly. Moves the ball down here on the baseline. Bounce pass here goes to Mackenzie Sidlow. Ball poked away from Sidlow. Picked up by Jayla Green. And now we're going to have a timeout here by Lincoln Lutheran. Warriors still looking for their first points in the ball game here. We're down to 2 minutes and 39 seconds to play in the first quarter. We'll take a break with a score. St. Cecilia 8, Lincoln Lutheran nothing. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
Fill up on courtesy and convenience with Fill and Chill, your one-stop shop to fuel your tank, your body, and your passion for the game. With 14 locations across central Nebraska and 6 in Hastings, they've got you covered, whether you're on your way to the game or headed home with a win. Check them out on Facebook or at fillandchill.com.
Sustainable Seed Solutions, your local Bex dealer, wishes all area teams a great fall season. At Bex, we are dedicated to supplying farmers with the right products for the right field, regardless of the trait or source company. With our own line of elite germplasm and unique relationships with genetic suppliers worldwide, we provide farmers with the best seed, period. The choices at Bex give our customers a competitive advantage by providing the genetic diversity and trait protection they need, all from one company. Call Ryan, Doug, or Adam at 402-751-0089 or find us at sustainableseedsolutions.com.
As we come back, St. Cecilia had the ball, but they turned it away. The first turnover on St. Cecilia. Lincoln Lutheran turned it over at the other end, so they got 4 turnovers in the ball game. Still an 8-0 ball game. We're in the first quarter of play. We've hit 2 minutes to play. There's a pass underneath the basket. It shots up there at end. Lily Wogenmuth finally gets the first field goal of the ball game here for Lincoln Lutheran. It's now an 8-2 ball game. 1:48 to play here in the opening quarter from the Chapman Gym here tonight. There's a bounce pass inside to Rodriguez, and her shot is up there at the end. Yana Rodriguez scores for St. Cecilia. The Hawkettes out on top now of Lincoln Lutheran. The score is 10-2 in girls high school basketball. Here's a foul that's going to be called. Lutheran was bringing the ball up the floor. Nathan Creekcat is going to be whistled for the personal foul. That's going to be her first. Team foul number 3 called here on St. Cecilia in the first half of play. 90 seconds to go in the opening period. 10-2. Hastings St. Cecilia's got the lead. Lutheran will inbound the ball off of the far sideline. They'll get things in. Here's Holly with the ball. Janacek has got it. Now left side to Mackenzie Sidlow. Out here in 3-point territory, Holly hangs onto the ball, dribbles inside the 3-point arc. Down to Hoffman. Hoffman takes it on the dribble to the free throw line. Guarded there by Aspen Anderson of St. Cecilia. Janacek down the right side of the lane all the way to the baseline. Down to Natalie Hoffman. She drives that baseline. Her shot's going to be short, no good. Rebound St. Cecilia. Aspen Anderson coming back the other way. She didn't have the numbers. She'll hold things up here. Anderson gets it out to Lily Daly, who's into the ball game now. They Kissinger down on the baseline to Kreekak. They feed it inside to Rodriguez, who gives the ball away to Kissinger. Her shot from point-blank range is no good. Jump ball and a rebound. Arrow is pointing in favor of Lincoln Lutheran, so the Warriors will have the ball. 44 seconds to play here in the first quarter. 10-2. Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead here. Hawkins trying to break this two-game losing streak. Losing to Adams Central on Tuesday, losing to Lincoln Christian in the championship ball game, the Centennial Conference basketball tournament. St. Cecilia 17-3 on the season. Jayla Green with the ball. Out here to Hoffman. She's going to drive the ball to the basket against Daly, and her shot is up and in. Natalie Hoffman scoring there for Lincoln Lutheran. It's now a 10-4 ball game. We're down to 16 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Daly with the ball, free throw line extended, gets it down to Kissinger. Entry pass inside to Kreekak, back out to Kissinger for three. Shot is up there, no good. Kreekak saves the ball, but she was out of bounds. Out of bounds underneath the basket there, so Lincoln Lutheran will come back the other way with 4.2 seconds to play. Here's Hoffman with the ball, brings it across the midcourt stripe, throws up a shot. It's going to be off on the back iron, no good. And that is the end of the first quarter of play. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead over Lincoln Lutheran after one quarter. St. Cecilia 10, Lincoln Lutheran 4. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
If you are looking for good food at a reasonable price, you have to check out District 14 Bar and Pizza in Hastings. Choose a delicious, piping hot pizza with homemade thin or thick crust. Get one of their traditional pizzas like hamburger, pepperoni, or sausage, or try one of their specialty pizzas like combination, chicken bacon ranch, or barbecue shrimp. District 14 Bar and Pizza also serves your favorite burgers and sandwiches. Dine-in and carry-out are available, plus you can catch all the games on one of their big screen TVs. That's District 14 Bar and Pizza, 1105 Theater Drive in Hastings.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at HamiltonIsBusiness.com.
Mike Will back here at the Chapman Gym at Hastings St. Cecilia. High school basketball coverage here tonight. The Hawkettes out on top of Lincoln Lutheran after one quarter, 10-4. St. Cecilia with the opening possession here in the second period of play. Here's Kissinger. Cross-court pass comes to the near side. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted here by Holly. She drives the ball back the other way. Her pass in the lane is going to be deflected away from Jayla Green out of bounds. The Lincoln Lutheran will play things in from underneath their own basket. 10-4 is the score so far. Avery Kissinger has got a couple of field goals to lead St. Cecilia in scoring. There's a pass inside. The shot's going to be up there and in. Lily Wogenbooth scoring there. She's got a couple of field goals now for Lincoln Lutheran. Now the Warriors back within 4 points here, 10-6 in the second quarter. Hawkins with the ball. Here's Emery Vargas. Vargas gets it to Kissinger. Moves her down in the corner. Now they get it back to Vargas. Her shot from the far side, good for three. Emery Vargas knocks down a three-pointer from the far sideline. It's now a 13-6 ball game. Hastings St. Cecilia with a lead here over the Warriors. Here's Hoffman with the ball. She stops short of the midcourt stripe here. And now Lincoln Lutheran has got to burn a timeout. Natalie Hoffman brought the ball about 5 feet from the midcourt stripe here. Then she was trapped in backcourt and had to call the timeout to save the possession. So we'll take a break. Hastings St. Cecilia leading Lincoln Lutheran in girls high school basketball is 13-6. We'll have more after this on Extreme Sports.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at HamiltonIsBusiness.com.
In the first quarter, St. Cecilia hit 4 out of 11 shots for 36%. The Hawkins were 1 out of 6 on three-pointers, 17%. Lincoln Lutheran hit only 2 out of 9 shots to begin the ball game, 22%. They were 0 out of 2 on three-pointers. 7 rebounds for St. Cecilia, 5 rebounds for Lincoln Lutheran. St. Cecilia had 2 offensive rebounds and 5 on defense. Lincoln Lutheran with 1 offensive rebound and 4 on defense. 4 turnovers for the Warriors, 1 turnover for St. Cecilia. 2 steals for Lincoln Lutheran, 1 steal for Hastings St. Cecilia. Nobody had a block shot there in the first quarter of play. 13-6 is the score. Lincoln Lutheran has got the ball. Janacek underneath the hole here. She has the problems getting rid of it. Now she's whistling for the traveling violation. Had it just to the right of the goal, deep down there on the right baseline. She couldn't go up with a shot, was looking to get rid of it, and then she's calling for the traveling violation. 5 turnovers on Lincoln Lutheran. 13-6 is the score. And now we're coming up on the floor here, and we got, I think, some problems with the shot clock. St. Cecilia will play things in here on the near sideline. 6:50 to play here in the first half, 13-6. Hawkins have got the lead. St. Cecilia is going the first 8 points of the ball game. And now the Hawkins will play things in. So they put 32 up on the shot clock. And now we'll play things in. Kreekak has got the ball. Here's Vargas down on the baseline. Abel Wilds with the ball. The Vargas to Kreekak inside to Kissinger. Powers away to the goal. A shot up there no good, but she's fouled in the play. Avery Kissinger will go to the free throw line here for St. Cecilia. The foul's going to go on Lily Wogenmuth. That's going to be your second personal foul. Team foul number 1 on Lincoln Lutheran here in the second quarter. Avery Kissinger to the free throw line. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. Kissinger now with 5 points in the ball game. Kissinger is a 46% foul shooter on the season. She'll get one more. It's up there. It is good. And now St. Cecilia's tacked on a couple of free throws. And they've now got a 15-6 lead here over Lincoln Lutheran in girls high school basketball action here tonight at the Chapman Gym. There's a foul that's going to be called. Kreekak rips the ball away from Janacek right in front of the St. Cecilia bench. The foul is going to be called there. It's going to go on Kreekak. That's going to be your second. It'll be Lincoln Lutheran inbounding the ball here on the near sideline. Jayla Green has got it. Green out here at the top of the key. Dribbles down the right side of the lane. She stops there. Green to the elbow now to a Wogenmuth. She takes it to the left side of the lane and gives it away to Janacek. Janacek now to Natalie Hoffman down here in the corner to Sidlow. Her shot for 3 is good. Mackenzie Sidlow bangs home a three-pointer there for Lincoln Lutheran, and the Warriors now within 6 points again at 15-9 against St. Cecilia. Hawkins have the ball. Lily Daly has got it out here in three-point territory. Aspen Anderson with the ball. Now they're working inside to Kissinger. Drops it down low, and it shot is up and in. Abel Wiles gets the field goal. Whereas St. Cecilia is now a 17-9 ball game. And it's going to be Lincoln Lutheran inbounding the ball here in backcourt with 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 17-9. St. Cecilia's got the lead. Here comes Lincoln Lutheran with the ball. Hoffman dribbles behind her back. She gets to the midcourt stripe. Dribbles behind her back again to drive it against Daly. Down the left side of the lane. There's a pass. It's thrown out of bounds. So nice job on the dribble by Natalie Hoffman. Dribbles behind her back twice to get it into the offensive zone. Then she throws the ball away into the St. Cecilia bench here on the near sideline. 6 turnovers now for Lincoln Lutheran in the ball game. St. Cecilia's got 2. 17-9 is the score. Aspen Anderson for 3. It's off with the front iron, no good. Rebound, Claire Holly for the Warriors. Holly will get the ball away. Here come Lincoln Lutheran back up the floor. Hoffman has got it. Moves it down the baseline to Holly. Holly just to the left of the basket. Dumps it off into the lane to Green, and her shot's up and in. Jayla Green scoring there for Lincoln Lutheran. And it's now a 17-11 ball game. St. Cecilia has got the lead here in the second quarter. Hawkins have led this baby from the opening tap. Here's Kissinger with the ball. Outside to Daly. Shot for 3. Bingo. Lily Daly knocks home a three-pointer. She's hitting only 27% from three-point territory. But she hits her first field goal attempt from three-point range here. Now the ball is going to be knocked away here in backcourt. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Daly. The Lincoln Lutheran will play things in. 20-11 is the score. St. Cecilia with the lead. We got 4 minutes and 35 seconds to play here in the first half from the Chapman Gym here tonight. Green with the ball. Once they hand it away, it's going to be deflected out of bounds. Emery Vargas of St. Cecilia got her hands out there and deflected the ball out of bounds. So with 23 seconds on the shot clock, it'll be Lincoln Lutheran inbounding the ball out here. Natalie Hoffman has got it on the dribble. Brings it back to the center of the floor. They lob it inside to a Wogenmuth. She is right at the free throw line. Wogenmuth has to get rid of it. She does to Mackenzie Sidlow. Sidlow dribbling with the ball now with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Sidlow moves it over here on the right side to Natalie Hoffman. Hoffman throws up a shot. Does not draw iron. Rebound comes down to Wogenmuth. But now we got a shot clock violation on Lincoln Lutheran. Their 7th turnover of this first half of play. So they got the shot away, but it did not draw iron. They didn't get the fresh reset on the shot clock. Now Janacek comes back into the ball game for the Warriors. We're approaching 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Kissinger with the ball to Daly. Her shot is up there. No good from 3. Lily Wogenmuth with the rebound here for Lincoln Lutheran. It's the ball away down the far sideline. Janacek has got it. Janacek stops out here about 35 feet away from the basket. Goes over to Holly. Now to Janacek. Goes it back outside. Here's a Jayla Green. She takes it into the paint. Can't put up a shot. Bounce pass to Holly in the corner. To Jayla Green here at the free throw line. Her pass down in the corner is going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Kissinger. Runs it back the other way. 2-on-2 to the hole, and shot is up there and in. Avery Kissinger has now got 8 points in the ball game for St. Cecilia. 22-11. Hawkins have doubled the score here on Lincoln Lutheran in the first half. Janacek has got the ball. Janacek on the dribble. Moves it to the free throw line. Stops there. Tries to hand the ball away. It's deflected. Jayla Green has got it in the baseline. Her pass in the lane is going to be deflected out of bounds. And they give the ball to a Lincoln Lutheran. So the Warriors will play things in. Here comes Hoffman back into the ball game. Jayla Green will come out. 3:04 to play here in the second quarter. 22-11. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. Wogenmuth has got the ball left side of the lane. Dribbles it into the paint. Throws up a shot there. Over Wiles, no good. She gets her own rebound. Out here now to Janacek for 3. That's off of the back iron. No good. Rebound Wiles of St. Cecilia. Wiles gets it away. Lily Daly comes into the forecourt. Daly down to Emery Vargas. 200 pass left side to Anderson. Anderson bounce pass there to a Kissinger, and she throws it down the lane. It's going to be overthrown. Out of bounds. Thrown out of bounds. Third turnover on to St. Cecilia here in the ball game. 2:43 to play here in the second quarter. 22-11. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead here. Natalie Hoffman with the ball. Drills it down the right side of the lane, and she's going to be fouled in the play. Took it coast to coast, and she's fouled in the play here. She'll go to the free throw line. Vargas picks up the foul for the Hawkettes. That's going to be the second foul on Emery Vargas. So Natalie Hoffman going to the free throw line. She's only a 42% foul shooter in the season coming in here. 16 out of 38 from the free throw line. Her first shot here is going to be off of the back iron. No good. Lincoln Lutheran is a team hitting 52% of their free throw tosses so far this year. 32% from the field and about 20% from three-point territory. Next shot is going to be up there and in. So Hoffman hits 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. It's now a 22-12 ball game. Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead. Emery Vargas goes over on the wing. Vargas gets the ball back. Entry pass inside to Kissinger. Dumps it down low. The ball overthrown. It's out of bounds. Off of the fingertips of Abel Wiles. 4 turnovers now on St. Cecilia. Lincoln Lutheran has got 8 turnovers. Hawkins have a 10-point lead here in quarter number 2. It is a 22-12 ball game. Lincoln Lutheran coming back with the ball. Hoffman brings it into the offensive zone. Goes over here to Claire Holly. Now outside to Janacek. Picked up there by Aspen Anderson. And then Janacek loses control of the ball. It goes out of bounds and a turnover on the Warriors. Not a lot of pressure over there defensively by Aspen Anderson, but Janacek loses the ball out of bounds. Turnover number 9 in the ball game now for the Warriors. Kissinger with the ball, dumps the ball down low. A shot is up there by Wiles, no good, but she's going to be fouled in the play. Wiles attacked down there just to the right side of the basket. Mackenzie Sidlow picking up the foul. It's going to be Sidlow's first. Going to the free throw line now for St. Cecilia will be Ava Wiles. Wiles with a field goal, 2 points so far in the ball game. Her shot from the free throw line is going to be no good. She is a 49% foul shooter on the season coming in here. 37 out of 76 from the foul line. Misses her first field goal attempt here. Score remains at 22-12. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good by Ava Wiles. Hastings now leading. Hastings St. Cecilia leading in the ball game, 23-12 here in this ball game. Jayla Green with the ball. Gets it to the top of the key. Now Jayla Green gets the ball back on the wing. Throws her down on the baseline to Mackenzie Sidlow. Drives it toward the goal. Throws it to the opposite corner. And it's going to be off of the fingertips of Clara Holly, out of bounds. Turnover number 10 in the ball game now for Lincoln Lutheran in the first half. 23-12 was the score. Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead. 90 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Nathan Kreekak with it at the elbow. Has it knocked loose. The scramble is on. 2-3 players hit the deck. Jump ball called. And the possession arrow is pointing in favor of Lincoln Lutheran. So that'll be a turnover on St. Cecilia. Their 5th turnover on this ball game. Lincoln Lutheran will inbound the ball here in backcourt. 1:22 to play here in quarter number 2. 23-12. St. Cecilia with the lead. Daly comes back into the ball game now for St. Cecilia. Going out will be Nathan Kreekak. On the wing on the left side is Mackenzie Sidlow. Works it back around to the right side. Janacek has got the ball. He's going to take it to the basket. The shot's going to be up there. It's going to be short. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be St. Cecilia ball. Hawkettes will play things in with 1:09 to play here in the second quarter. All St. Cecilia tonight. The Hawkettes scored the first 8 points of the ball game. They have not trailed, really. Haven't been threatened so far here in the first half of play. Daly with the ball, back outside. Aspen Anderson drives the ball in the hole. Her shot goes down, and she fouled in the play. Kind of hung on the front lip and decides to spin down through the hole. The foul here is going to go on Clara Holly. That's going to be her first foul. And now going to the free throw line for St. Cecilia to try to make this a 3-point play is going to be Aspen Anderson. Anderson is a 42% foul shooter on the season coming in here. She's 5 out of 12 from the line. Her shot's going to be up there. It's going to be good. So a 3-point play there for St. Cecilia. It is now a 26-12 ball game. Hawkins have their biggest lead in the ball game now. That's 14 points. Lincoln Lutheran back with the ball on their offensive end. A shot from the wing for 3. No good by Janacek. Rebound chased down in the corner. Aspen Anderson has got it for St. Cecilia. They get the ball ahead to Vargas. Entry pass inside is going to be deflected away from Ava Wiles. Turnover number 6 in the ball game for St. Cecilia. Here comes Lincoln Lutheran back with the ball. Hoffman's going to have it stripped away. St. Cecilia back on a 2-on-1. Kissinger throws up a shot. It's going to be no good. Long rebound. It comes to the near side, and now we've got a foul. Yep, a foul's going to be called. Jayla Green picks up the foul. That's going to be her first. Team foul number 3 on Lincoln Lutheran. 14.6 seconds to play here in the second quarter. 26-12. Hastings St. Cecilia's got the lead here. There's Anderson with the ball. High left side to get it into the hands of Kissinger. Brings it back here to Anderson. Out here in three-point territory, down in the baseline, Kissinger drives her shot from 12, is up there, no good. And that is the end of the first half of play. St. Cecilia's got the lead over Lincoln Lutheran in girls high school basketball at the break. Hawkettes 26 and the Warriors 12. You are listening to girls high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
If you are looking for good food at a reasonable price, you have to check out District 14 Bar and Pizza in Hastings. Choose a delicious, piping hot pizza with homemade thin or thick crust. Get one of their traditional pizzas like hamburger, pepperoni, or sausage, or try one of their specialty pizzas like combination, chicken bacon ranch, or barbecue shrimp. District 14 Bar and Pizza also serves your favorite burgers and sandwiches. Dine-in and carry-out are available. Plus, you can catch all the games on one of their big screen TVs. That's District 14 Bar and Pizza, 1105 Theater Drive in Hastings.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
Beck's, the largest family-owned retail seed company in the United States, is dedicated to the needs and profitability of America's farmers. This is Sustainable Seed Solutions, your local Beck's dealer. Did you know that Beck's is the only company with access to every approved trait in the United States? This advantage allows us to remove the bias from sales and focus on what's best for farmers. For more information, call Ryan, Doug, or Adam at 402-751-0089 or find us at sustainableseedsolutions.com. Beck's would like to wish all area teams the best of luck this season.
Bored of the same old sports coverage? Get on the cutting edge of sports with Extreme Sports.
That ball hammers deep toward left into the well. That ball is gone!
The biggest plays, breaking news, and we can't forget the best sports talk.
Let's be great! Let's be great!
We are Extreme Sports.
All right, Mike Will, Gene Shaw back here at the Chapman Gymnasium at Hastings St. Cecilia. The Hawkettes with the lead over Lincoln Lutheran here at the break. The score 26-12. St. Cecilia scored the first 8 points in the ball game. They led 10-4 after the first quarter. And right now they've got a 14-point advantage here at halftime, 26-12. Hawkettes so far here in the first half, they got 8 points from Avery Kissinger. Avery hit 3 field goals, and she was 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. Aspen Anderson had a 3 and a 2, and she was 1 out of 1 from the line. She's got 6 points in the game. Emery Vargas has got a 3-pointer, and she is 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. She's got 4. Lily Daly has got a 3-pointer for 3 points. Ava Wiles has hit a field goal, and she is 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. She has got 3. And Gianna Rodriguez has got a field goal. She has got 2 points here for St. Cecilia at halftime. Leading the way for Lincoln Lutheran, Lily Wogenmuth. She's got a couple of field goals and 4 points. Mackenzie Sidlow has got a 3-pointer for 3. Natalie Hoffman has got a field goal, and she is 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. She's got 3 points. And Jayla Green has got a field goal for 2. The score sitting at halftime is 26-12. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead over Lincoln Lutheran. Shooting numbers here in the ball game. St. Cecilia now hitting 9 out of 20 from the field. That is 45%. The Hawkettes were just 4 out of 11 in the first quarter. They come back with 5 field goals and 9 attempts in the second quarter. So they're sitting at 9 out of 20 at halftime, 45%. Lincoln Lutheran 2 out of 9 in the first quarter, 3 out of 7 in the second quarter. So the Warriors are hitting 5 out of 16 from the field. That is 31%. 3-pointers, St. Cecilia 3 out of 10. Lincoln Lutheran is 1 out of 5 on threes. And nobody's got a blocked shot so far in the ball game. From the free throw line, St. Cecilia 5 out of 7. Lincoln Lutheran 1 out of 2. St. Cecilia's got 3 steals in the game. Lincoln Lutheran has got 4. 6 turnovers for Hastings St. Cecilia in the game. And Lincoln Lutheran has been hit with 11 turnovers. That's the way we stand here at halftime. It is Hastings St. Cecilia out on top of Lincoln Lutheran to score 26-12. We'll have more after this. You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
Hey, this is Mick from Miletta Vista Winery in St. Paul. Just a reminder, winter hours will be Saturdays, 11:30 to 9, January through February. That's just one day a week. But come in for lunch. Homemade soup specials on Saturdays. Stick around for the evening meals that start at 5. And while you're at it, stock up on your favorite wines. Workhorse, Elephant Ear, Steuben Tiger, and more are available at Miletta Vista and wherever great Nebraska wines are sold. Miletta Vista Winery, good wine, good food, no snow boots required, but we won't judge.
A business's phone is the lifeline to its customers and potential clients. That's why it's so important that you can take calls seamlessly from anywhere, whether you're on the road or in the office. Hamilton Business Technologies can help ensure your phone rings wherever you are. We can equip your headquarters and any of its locations with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we know how to keep Nebraska businesses connected. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
This is Brad Musburger from VSiN. You're listening to Mike Will on Extreme Sports.
Back here at the Chapman Gym, halftime girls basketball here tonight, 26-12. Hastings St. Cecilia out on top of Lincoln Lutheran. And this is the only action in the city tonight. Hastings High, they won't play again until tomorrow. They've got an afternoon affair, a girls-boys basketball doubleheader against Elkhorn. Tomorrow afternoon up at the Jungle. Adams Central, they won't play at all this weekend. Patriots coming off their wins the other night over Hastings St. Cecilia, and both girls and boys play on Tuesday. And Adams Central won't play again until next Tuesday when they're going to be on the road playing at Minden. 26-12 is our score here at halftime. St. Cecilia's led this baby all the way. They've got a 14-point lead going into the second half, and we'll have it for you after this. You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Taking care of your teeth and gums is important to keeping a healthy smile, and that's where we come in. Dr. Corey Baumgartner of Baumgartner Family Dentistry will provide exceptional oral care services to both children and adults. They offer routine cleanings and screenings, emergency and scheduled surgical and cosmetic procedures, and a teeth whitening program to all of their patients. Whatever your dental care needs, Baumgartner Family Dentistry is there to help. New patients are welcome. Just call 402-462-6484 or stop in and see them at 2217 West 12th Street in Hastings.
Since 1946, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products, from custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures. Remember, Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, Mike Will, Gene Shaw back here at the Chapman Gym. Hastings St. Cecilia out on top of Lincoln Lutheran. The score is 27-12. Hastings St. Cecilia will have the opening possession here of the second half. The Hawkheads shooting to our basket to our right. There's Kissinger with the ball. Avery Kissinger on the wing. Skip pass comes over here to Emery Vargas. Gets in inside to Kissinger. The ball poked away. Kissinger grabs the ball. Takes her down here in the baseline to Wiles. Now down in the corner to Vargas. Her shot's going to be partially deflected. And the ball brought out of there now by Jayla Green for Lincoln Lutheran. There's Natalie Hoffman with the ball to get her down the high post here. That's a Claire Holly. Takes it down the right side of the lane. Stops on the baseline. Comes out here to Janacek. She moves into the elbow. She stops there. Has to get rid of it. Now Hoffman with the ball. Driving it down the paint. Nice dish down low. A shot up there, no good. Offensive rebound. Foul shot, no good. And the foul's going to be called. They got it down to a Wogenmuth as she goes up for the shot. Misses a couple, but he's going to go to the free throw line now as he's fouled in the play by Ava Wiles of St. Cecilia. First foul on Wiles. Wogenmuth to the free throw line, and that one just barely draws iron. She's a 26% foul shooter on the season coming in here. She is 6 out of 23 from the free throw line. She misses a pair here, and Wiles will grab the rebound. We're in the third quarter now. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead over Lincoln Lutheran. The score is 26-12. There's a Nathan Kreekak. Her pass inside is going to be intercepted off of the fingertips. Inside, it's going to be taken down here by the Warriors. That's the 7th turnover of the ball game now for St. Cecilia. Jayla Green has got the ball. Jayla Green gets it out here to Hoffman. Takes it to the free throw line. There's Holly with the ball. Takes it on the dribble. Down on the baseline to Wogenmuth. Outside down to Janacek. Janacek down to Wogenmuth on the baseline. Pass comes over here on the left side down to Holly. Her shot for three is up there and in. Claire Holly bangs home a three-pointer. I think that pass was overthrown, and Holly grabs the ball here for Lincoln Lutheran and throws her down through the hole. 26-15 now. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead, and now the Hawkins want to call a timeout. Hawkins will call a timeout here. 6:06 to play in the third quarter. St. Cecilia 26, Lincoln Lutheran 15 on Extreme Sports.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at HamiltonIsBusiness.com.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, Mike Will, Gene Shaw back here at the Chapman Gym. Hastings St. Cecilia continues to lead girls high school basketball 26-15. Hawkins calling the timeout. Here's the Kissinger, and her shot is going to be up there and in. Emery Vargas goes to Avery Kissinger, and Avery gets the field goal. She's now got 10 points in the ball game, and St. Cecilia tacks on a couple of more. Now here's a steal in backcourt, driving the ball in the hole. There is going to be a Kreekak, and her shot is up and in. So a turnover on Lincoln Lutheran. Kreekak gets the field goal for the Hawkins. That's her first field goal in the ball game. St. Cecilia's now opened up a 15-point lead here over Lincoln Lutheran. It's 30-15. There's a Natalie Hoffman with the ball. Hoffman's going to give it away. That's going to be Jayla Green. Now the Janacek back down in the corner on the left side. Holly has got it. 200 pass comes out on top. 3-pointers up there. Off of the mark by Janacek. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be St. Cecilia ball. If you're just joining us, Greg Barrett is on the bench for St. Cecilia today, but not doing any coaching. The assistant coaches, Rachel Jeldon. Many people may have recognized the name. She played for Hastings College many years ago. Now she's married, and she's the assistant coach here for Hastings St. Cecilia. She's basically running the team here tonight. Getting some assistance from Scott Rosno, who's also on the St. Cecilia bench, helping things out here tonight. Well, Greg recuperates, although Greg is on the bench himself, but not actively coaching in the ball game here tonight. But his team is out on top by 15 points. There's a shot from the deep left corner. Good. Aspen Anderson knocks home the 3-ball. She's now got 9 points in the ball game. And St. Cecilia is starting to run away now from Lincoln Christian. 33-15 here in this third quarter of play. Janacek with the ball, takes it into the paint, stops there, bounce pass back outside, a 3-pointer off of the back iron, no good by Natalie Hoffman. Goes out of bounds on the far side, and now we got a foul called over there as well. That's going to be Lily Wogenmuth picking up the personal foul. That's going to be her third. That's going to be team foul number 1 on Lincoln Lutheran. Here in the third quarter of play, non-shooting situation. St. Cecilia will inbound the ball. Hawkins have got a 33-15 lead. St. Cecilia looking to break a 2-game losing streak here in this ball game here tonight. Off and running. There's a pass down in the corner. It's going to be right through the legs of Aspen Anderson, out of bounds. Turnover number 8 in the ball game now for St. Cecilia. Atlee Janacek will inbound the ball here for Lincoln Lutheran. Gets it to Hoffman. Now to Jayla Green into the forecourt. Hoffman has got it now. She's going to drive the ball there against Kreekak. Ball is knocked loose. It's still loose on the baseline. It's picked up here by St. Cecilia. Anderson gets the ball ahead to Wiles. Wiles dishes off to Kissinger, and she's mauled into play. Foul here is going to go on Janacek. That's going to be the first foul on Atlee Janacek. This will be a shooting situation. Avery Kissinger is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. She's 2 for 2 from the line. She's got 10 points in the ball game. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. 34-15. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. Avery Kissinger will have one more shot here. It's up there. The shot's going to be off of the back iron. No good. Rebound comes down to Jayla Green. So it's 34-15 with 3:45 to play here in the third quarter from the Chapman Gym. Logan Booth with the ball. Now to Hoffman. Brings it across the midcourt stripe. Moves her down in the corner to Sidlow, who's back into the ball game. Here's Hoffman with the ball on the wing. She's going to drive it there against Daly. Down in the low block on the right side. Has to get rid of it. Her pass out on top is going to be deflected away from Jayla Green. St. Cecilia's got it. Running back the other way. Kreekak has got the ball. Kreekak now to Ava Wiles. To Kreekak out here to Daly. Bounce pass inside to Kissinger. Drops it down low to Wiles. Left side of the basket. Wiles can't go up with a shot, and she's going to be hit on the play, and a foul is going to be called here on the Lincoln Lutheran. Foul is going to go on to Natalie Hoffman. That's going to be her first personal foul. Team foul number 3 on the Warriors here in this quarter. Non-shooting situation. St. Cecilia will play things in. There's a Kreekak with the ball. Out here it's Ava Wiles. Her shot from the top of the key is going to be no good. Rebound to a Natalie Hoffman. The Warriors run her back the other way. Here's Janacek with the ball on the near side. Dribbles in the free throw line. Stops there with her back to the basket. Janacek looking to get rid of it. She does to Hoffman. Hoffman now down in the corner. As they work with the ball, that's going to be Sidlow with it now. Out here to Janacek. Dribbles between a couple of defenders. Her pass is going to be deflected. It is loose. Jump ball is going to be called. And the arrow is going to be pointing in favor of Lincoln Lutheran. So the Warriors will play things in. Claire Holly coming back in the ball game now for Lincoln Lutheran. Going out will be Atlee Janacek. It's going to be Hoffman inbounding the ball, baseline left side underneath their own basket. Wogenbooth has got the ball here at the elbow. She drops the ball down low, and the shot's up there and in. Mackenzie Sidlow gets the field goal there for Lincoln Lutheran. A long scoring drought is over. 34-17. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead here in the third quarter. Wiles with the ball. The Vargas here pass out on top to Kreekak. She takes it to the hole. Her underhanded shot is going to be no good. It's loose. Picked up here by Wiles. She has it locked loose. Now Kissinger picks up the ball. And finally we got a timeout called. St. Cecilia will burn a timeout here to save the possession. 2:05 to play here in the third quarter. We'll take a break with the score. St. Cecilia 34, Lincoln Lutheran 17. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at HamiltonIsBusiness.com.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym, 2:02 to play here in quarter number 3. It's a 34-17 ball game. Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead. Hawkins have the ball. There's a Kreekak down in the corner. Daly 4-3, shot good. Lily Daly knocks home a 3-ball there for St. Cecilia. That's her third tray, or their second tray of this ball game. And St. Cecilia now leads by 20 points here, 37-17. There's a pass that's going to be intercepted. Ava Wiles gets the interception, gets to the Kreekak to the hole. She's going to be fouled in the play. That's 15 turnovers now on Lincoln Lutheran. We got 1:29 to play here in the third quarter. Holly going to pick up the personal foul. That's going to be your second. Kreekak will go to the free throw line for St. Cecilia. Nathan Kreekak, he's 74% foul shooter on the season. Their shot is up there. It's going to be good. 38-17 now. St. Cecilia with the lead. There comes Janacek back into the ball game now for Lincoln Lutheran. Hoffman will check out. Kreekak's free throw is going to be up there and in. So Nathan Kreekak hits a pair, and St. Cecilia now leading 39-17 here in quarter number 3. Lincoln Lutheran with the ball back in their offensive end. Jayla Green has got it here. Jayla Green comes over here to a Janacek. Mishandles the ball, picks her back up, gets into the hands of Sidlow. She drives, it's going to be knocked out of her hands, picked up by St. Cecilia. 16 turnovers now in Lincoln Lutheran. St. Cecilia was back with the ball. Vargas has got it. Leaves it out between the rings to a Kreekak. Inside now to Kissner at the free throw line. Dumps the ball down low. Wiles has got it to Vargas. Now to Kissinger. Emery Vargas drives the baseline. Nice pass underneath the basket. It's going to be knocked out of the hands of Wiles, out of bounds. And St. Cecilia will play things in. Hawkettes will play it in. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. 52 seconds to play here in the third quarter. 39-17 is the score. Wiles from the corner, shot good. Vargas, Emery Vargas hitting the three-pointer. He got 6 points in the ball game. For St. Cecilia is now 42-17. Boy, it's been a while since Lincoln Lutheran has scored. There's a turnover. Kreekak gets the ball to Kissinger, and her shot is up and in. Well, that's going to be Aspen Anderson gets the field goal. And it's now a 44-17 ball game. And now Lincoln Lutheran wants to burn a timeout. Things are getting away from the Warriors here in the third quarter of play. 23 seconds to go here in the quarter. We'll take a break with the score. St. Cecilia 44, Lincoln Lutheran 17 on Extreme Sports.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience, in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
This is Patrick Mahomes, and you are listening to Extreme Sports.
All right, Mike Will, Gene Shaw back here at the Chapman Gym. 44-17 is the score. Hastings St. Cecilia's got the lead. Lincoln Christian has scored only, 5 points so far here in the third quarter of play. They've been outscored 18-5 by St. Cecilia. 44-17 is the score. What they do, reset the clock. We still had about 23 seconds, I think, left in the clock in the third quarter, and it's reset now to 8 minutes. 23.5 seconds to be exact. All right, they'll put 23.5 seconds up on the clock. That sounds like it. I didn't think we were quite done with the third quarter yet. Anyway, there's a Lincoln Lutheran. They will inbound the ball on their offensive end. Jalen Green has got the ball. Jalen Green to a Holly, takes it into the paint. Holly with her back to the basket, has to get rid of it. She does. Natalie Hoffman with the ball, drives it to the basket. Her scoop shot is up there, no good. Rebound comes down to a St. Cecilia. Kerrigan Vargas with the ball. To Emery Vargas into the forecourt. Now to Kissinger. Goes up a shot, no good, and that's the end of the third quarter of play. St. Cecilia taking control of this ball game after 3. St. Cecilia 44, Lincoln Lutheran 17. You're listening to Girls High School Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student-athletes.
5 Points Bank has been proudly serving the Tri-City area for decades, and we are continuously finding ways to make your banking experience easy and enjoyable. We offer the best of both worlds with kind and welcoming employees in the bank while creating a strong online presence to accommodate your busy lifestyle. Our innovative technology adds layers of security while being easily accessible to all age groups. Stop into the Better Bank to learn more today.
Bored of the same old sports coverage? Get on the cutting edge of sports with Extreme Sports.
That ball hammered deep toward left into the well. That ball is gone!
The biggest plays, breaking news, and we can't forget the best sports talk.
Let's be great! Let's be great!
We are Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym, girls high school basketball tonight here on Extreme Sports. Got the boys game coming up next. Lincoln Lutheran, Hastings St. Cecilia here tonight. Really the only game in town. Hastings High not playing tonight. Tigers will play Elkhorn tomorrow. Adams Central won't play again until next Tuesday night at Minden. 44-17 is the score here. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead over Lincoln Lutheran. Hawkins with the ball to begin the fourth quarter of play. Vargas goes to Kissinger. Down the lane, mishandles the ball. Kissinger picks it up, throws up a shot. No good. Traveling violation on Avery Kissinger. 9 turnovers now in St. Cecilia. We've got Lincoln Lutheran with 17. St. Cecilia outscoring Lincoln Lutheran in the third quarter, 18-5. After the Hawkins already had a 14-point lead at halftime, 26-12. There's a pass that's going to be tipped away by Kissinger. The Creekack at the other end, driving for the shot, no good. Foul called. Aspen Anderson will go to the free throw line here for St. Cecilia. Natalie Hoffman picking up the foul. That's going to be her second. So Anderson goes to the free throw line. She's got 11 so far in the ball game. She is 1 out of 1 from the line. Her shot is up there. No good. Don't forget tomorrow, Waldorf and Hastings College. 2 o'clock for the women's game. 3:45 for the guys. On the air with the pregame at 1:45 tomorrow on Extreme Sports. Next shot by Aspen Anderson is going to be up there, and it's going to be good for Lincoln Lutheran. It's now a 45-17 ball game. Lincoln Lutheran has got the lead, or Lincoln Lutheran is trailing here in the ball game. Here's another turnover on Lincoln Lutheran. 45-17. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. We're in the fourth quarter to play. Kissinger with the ball. Here's Emery Vargas. Moves her down in the baseline. Kreekak to Vargas on the wing. Right side. Dribbles inside. Can't put up a shot. Throws her back out here. Aspen Anderson with the ball. There's Vargas with it. Leaves it off inside to Kissinger. And she's going to be drilled on the play. She goes up for the shot. She'll go to the free throw line again. Hoffman picks up the foul. That's going to be her third. That's going to send Avery Kissinger to the free throw line. Kissinger is 3 out of 4 from the free throw line today. Her shot is up there. It's good. Kissinger now with 12 in the ball game. Avery Kissinger most recently committing to Hastings College, so she'll be moving on to playing for the Broncos next year. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good by Avery Kissinger. It's now 47-17, so we get rid of one Kissinger on the Hastings College basketball team. We pick up another one. Here's a Kissinger at the other end. Her shot's going to be up there. It is. He steals away the ball here in backcourt. So a turnover on Lincoln Lutheran. Avery Kissinger gets the field goal. 49-17 now. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. And now we're going to have a timeout here. St. Cecilia calls a timeout. Nope, it's going to be Lincoln Lutheran calling a timeout with 6:24 to play here in quarter number 3. We'll take a break. St. Cecilia with the lead over Lincoln Lutheran. The score is 49-17 on Extreme Sports.
When it comes to helping you protect what's important to you, you can trust the licensed independent insurance agents at Klein Insurance of Hastings. No matter what type of insurance you need, from auto to home to farm and crop, Klein Insurance will get it covered. They'll help you find the right policy for your specific situation. Klein Insurance has been in business since 1959 and is locally owned. Same-day quotes are available. At Klein Insurance, you'll get years of expertise, attention to detail, and exceptional customer service. Klein Insurance, 710 South Burlington in Hastings. Call 402-463-1256.
All right, fourth quarter to play. 6:19 to play in the ball game. St. Cecilia leading by a bunch. 49-17. Driving ball in the basket there, and scoring is going to be Holly, and she's going to be fouled in the play. Holly's going to get the field goal to go down, and she's fouled in the play here by Avery Kissinger. That's the first foul on Avery. So the bucket counts here for Lincoln Lutheran. Going to the free throw line is going to be Holly. Holly now with 5 points in the ball game. She's a 55% foul shooter on the season. Shot is up there, and the shot is good. So a three-point play there by Claire Holly, and it's 49-20. St. Cecilia's got the lead here. There's Emery Vargas with the ball down in the corner to Wiles. Now to Vargas. Entry pass to get it inside to Kissinger. There's Wiles. Her shot is up and in. Ava Wiles, she scores on the assist from Avery Kissinger. Wiles has now got 5 points in the ball game. And it's now a 51-20 score. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. Jayla Green with the ball. Free throw line extended right side on the dribble. Moves it down on the baseline. Gives it away here to Claire Holly. Dribbles to the elbow. Right side of the lane. Holly gives her a bit down in the corner again to Natalie Hoffman. He drives it toward the goal. Nice pass to Wogenmuth. Her shot no good. Now we got a foul call in the rebound. Wogenmuth misses the shot there for Lincoln Lutheran. Coming down with a rebound was Jayla Green, and she is going to be hacked in the play, and a foul is going to be called here on the Kreekak of St. Cecilia. That's going to be her third. Jayla Green to the free throw line for Lincoln Lutheran. Her shot is no good. She is a 60% foul shooter in the season, Now 52 out of 87 from the free throw line. Green has got 2 points in the ball game. Hoffman checks out. Here comes Janacek back into the ball game now for the Warriors. Shot from the free throw line by Green. That's the front iron. Hits the back iron and down through the hole. It's now 51-21. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. Daly has got the ball. Daly comes out here to Kreekak. Kreekak to Emery Vargas. Skip pass goes down in the corner to a Daly again to Kreekak to Kissinger. Her pass across the lane is going to be intercepted. 10 turnovers on the Hawkettes. Back at the other end. There's a pass deflected on the break. St. Cecilia's got it. There's a nice pass down the floor to Ava Wiles, and she lays it in. Wiles gets the pass from Emery Vargas. St. Cecilia scores on the turnover. It's now a 53-21 lead for the Hawkettes. Janacek has got the ball near sideline now. Holly has got it. There's a lob left side of the lane. It's going to be off of the fingertips of Jayla Green, out of bounds. That's 21 turnovers I've got now with Lincoln Lutheran. 4 minutes and 44 seconds to play here in quarter number 4, 53-21. You see St. Cecilia running away and hiding from the Warriors here in this one. There's a Kreekak with the ball. Kreekak across the mid-court stripe. Goes to Emery Vargas. Brings it back to Kreekak. Open from 3, but won't take the shots. Entry pass there to Kissinger. Now to Wiles. Drive, shoots, and scores. Abel Wiles drives it toward the goal. Kissinger got her the ball. Wiles has now got 9 points in the ball game. Kissinger gets the assist. 55-21. St. Cecilia leading here in this ball game. We're approaching 4 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Jayla Green with the ball. Janacek has got it now. Bumped by Emery Vargas. No foul called. There's a Sidlow taking the ball with a racker. Shot up there, no good. She's going to be fouled in the play. Lil Daly picking up the foul. That's going to be her first. Team foul number 4 on St. Cecilia here in this quarter. Free throw line. Shot is up there. It's going to be no good by Sidlow. In fact, she misses everything. She'll get another one. 55-21 is the score. St. Cecilia will play next Thursday in Grand Island against Central Catholic. Next shot is up there. It's going to be no good by Sidlow. So the score remains at 55-21. Wiles with the ball. Emery Vargas over here on the right side of the lane. Two-handed pass comes out here to Avery Kissinger. There's a bounce pass down low. They get it to Daly. Now to Ava Wiles, and her shot is good, and she's fouled in the play. Natalie Hoffman picking up the foul. St. Cecilia doing a good job working the baseline down here. Ava Wiles gets the field goal and one. She'll go to the free throw line trying to make this a three-point play. 57-21 is the score. Shot is going to be up there and in by Wiles. She is now 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. So a three-point play. St. Cecilia leading here in this ball game now. The score is 58-21. This will be the 18th win of the year for St. Cecilia. They can hang on here. Jayla Green has got the ball. The Janacek left side on the wing. Shot is up there from 3. No good. Vargas with the rebound. Here come the Hawkettes. Daly has got it now. Daly to Anderson. Moves her down on the baseline. The ball swatted away from Gianna Rodriguez. It's going to be St. Cecilia buying the ball. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. 3:21 to play here in the fourth quarter. 58-21. Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead. Hawkins will inbound the ball. Deep in the corner. Here's a shot up there. It's going to be no good by Vargas. This is Kerrigan Vargas, but an offensive rebound. Daly has got it. Inside down to Anderson. Back outside at three-pointers. Up there, no good by Daly. Rebound comes down here to Mackenzie Sidlow for Lincoln Lutheran. Warriors are trailing in the ball game by a score of 58-21. Lincoln Lutheran with the ball. Jayla Green has got it. 200 pass comes to this near side. That's a Kaylin Schmidt who's into the ball game now. There's a Natalie Hoffman with it. Drives it down to paint. Throws up a shot and banks one home. Natalie Hoffman scores there for Lincoln Lutheran. She's now got 5 points in the ball game. It's 58-23, St. Cecilia with the lead. Vargas with the ball down here in the corner. Sidney Head, who's into the ball game now. Aspen Anderson has got it. Skip pass comes over here. Head has got the ball to Rodriguez. Now to Sidney Head. Entry pass to get it inside to Vargas. Her shot no good. Now we got a foul call on the rebound. Rodriguez had it. That slapped out of her hands, and a foul is going to be called here on Lincoln Lutheran. It's going to go on Lily Wogenbooth. That's going to be Lily's fourth personal foul. And the Hawkettes will inbound the ball baseline right side underneath their own basket. That's the fourth team foul called on Lincoln Lutheran here in this fourth quarter of play. So St. Cecilia will play things in. Approaching 2 minutes to go. Vargas with the ball. They get it out here to a Sidney Head. Over on the left side now to Emerson Kissinger. They get it inside to Sidney Head. Now she tries to get rid of it. She does, and a jump ball situation is going to be called. Maddie Bauer also into the ball game here for St. Cecilia. The possession arrow is pointing in favor of Lincoln Lutherans, and that'll be a turnover on St. Cecilia. That's 11 turnovers on the Hawkettes. Third quarter, St. Cecilia hits 6 out of 9 shots. 67%. The Hawkettes now shooting over 50% from the floor. 15 out of 29 for 52%. Here's Hoffman. Her three-pointer is going to be up there no good. Rebound comes down to Vargas for St. Cecilia. 1:38 to play here. And there's the ball. It's going to be tapped out of bounds by Emerson Kissinger. Lincoln Lutheran will play things in right in front of the St. Cecilia bench. Warriors hitting only 2 out of 5 shots in the third quarter, 40%. They're now 7 out of 21 from the field for the game at 33%. Sidney Head with the ball down here on the baseline. Bauer, her shot from 15 is going to be no good. Rebound comes down here to Kaylin Schmidt for Lincoln Lutheran. 58-23, Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. There's a long-range jumper from the outside. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to the Hawkettes. Vargas has got it. Vargas now to Emerson Kissinger. Down in the corner. Bauer has got it. Now to a Kissinger. Dribbles out here in the three-point territory. Reverses the ball. Bauer now down in the baseline to Rodriguez. Her shot's going to be up there no good. The ball tapped out. Picked up here by Natalie Hoffman. 50 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. 58-23, Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. Claire Holly with the ball. She's going to find a seam and takes it all the way to the basket and scores. Claire Holly scores. She's got 8 points in the ball game. And it's now a 58-25 ball game. St. Cecilia's got the lead. Entry pass deflected away. Picked up by the Hawkettes. Emerson Kissinger with the ball. Throws it on the right side to Maddie Bauer. Inside down to Sidney Head with her back to the basket. Leaves it out here on the wing to Kissinger. Moves it down on the baseline now to Maddie Bauer. Back inside to Vargas. Work the ball back around on the left side of the wing. A three-pointer by Head is no good. Rebound comes down to Lincoln Lutheran. Down the floor. There's a long-range jumper from the outside. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to the Hawkettes, and that is the ball game. Hastings St. Cecilia running away and hiding from Lincoln Lutheran tonight in girls high school basketball. Final score, Hawkettes 58 and Lincoln Lutheran 25. St. Cecilia improves to 18 wins and 3 losses on the season. Lincoln Lutheran will drop to 9-11. So St. Cecilia ending a 2-game losing streak here tonight. Hawkettes winning comfortably over Lincoln Lutheran in this ball game. Final score 58-25. We'll come back and check the scoring after this. You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island. The lawyers of Stellick Law Firm have over 90 years of combined legal experience. Our firm specializes in family law, personal injury, probate and estate planning, as well as real estate and corporate law. Stellick Law Firm believes in getting to know our clients and finding the best way to serve you. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Stellick Law Firm is ready to work for you. Let us be your voice.
5 Points Bank has been your hometown bank for over 40 years, and now you can take us wherever you go. Mobile Deposit allows you to deposit checks from your smartphone or tablet with our free business banking app. And never pay for an ATM charge again with our MoneyPass app. It maps out ATMs near you that won't charge a fee because of its partnership with 5 Points Bank. We're here to serve you in person and online, and that's why we're the better bank.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there is no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 to 2, where you will find an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes to sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It is all you can eat and all you could ever want. Make your Sundays special with the brunch buffet at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park. It is the perfect way to unwind and savor the flavors of the weekend.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this of trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym. Hastings St. Cecilia, they won it in girls basketball tonight over Lincoln Lutheran. Final of 58-25. They led the entire way here tonight. St. Cecilia jumped out to an 8-0 lead. Hawkins leading 10-4 after the first quarter. They led 26-12 at halftime. St. Cecilia then outscoring Lincoln Lutheran 18-5 during the third quarter. Hawkins had a 44-17 advantage after 3. St. Cecilia goes on to win. Final score of 58-25 over Lincoln Lutheran tonight. So Hawkins improved to 18 wins and 3 losses on the season. Lincoln Lutheran, they will drop to 9-11. And have some extra time between games tonight. We've hit one of those Parents' Nights celebrations here for St. Cecilia. So we'll have a little bit extended time between ball games. We'll have the boys game coming up next here on Extreme Sports. Scoring in the girls game tonight, it was Avery Kissinger leading the way. Kissinger had 15 points in the game. She had 5 field goals, and she was 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. So Kissinger with 15 points. Ava Wiles, she had 5 field goals, and she was 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. She scored 12. Aspen Anderson also with 12 points in the ball game. Anderson knocked down a couple of 3-pointers and a couple of 2-point field goals, and she was 2 out of 3 from the line. The other scorers for St. Cecilia, Lil Daly had a couple of 3-pointers for 6 points. Emery Vargas had 2 trays, and she was 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. She ended up with 7. Natalie Krekak with a field goal, and she was 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. She had 4 points, and Gianna Rodriguez, she had a field goal for 2. For Lincoln Lutheran, nobody reaches double figures tonight for the Warriors, as they put up only 25 points on the board tonight. Clara Holly led the way. Holly with a 3 and a couple of 2-point field goals. She was also 1 out of 1 from the free throw line for 8 points. Mackenzie Sidlow came off of the bench, had a 3 and a 2. She was 0 for 2 from the line. She had 5 points. Natalie Hoffman had a couple of field goals, and she was 1 out of 2 from the line. She scores 5 points in the contest. Lily Wogenmuth had a couple of field goals, and she was 0 out of 2 from the free throw line. She finishes with 4 tonight. And then Jayla Green She had a field goal, and she was 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. She scores 3 points. Again, the final score, girls high school basketball, Hastings St. Cecilia 58, Lincoln Lutheran 25. We'll have more after this. You're listening to high school basketball coverage on Extreme Sports.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 207 South Burlington, is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
Did you know that one of the most important financial protections that you can provide for your family is to have a will? Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island can help you provide and make your last wishes known when your family is at its most vulnerable time. Call Stellick Law Firm today to get your estate plan completed. Stellick Law Firm is located in Grand Island, and you may call us at 308-675-4035 to get your estate plan started today. Stellick Law Firm. Let us be your voice.
Hi, this is Terry Anstein, President, 5 Points Bank of Hastings. On behalf of our shareholders, directors, and staff, I would like to thank all of our great customers for helping us become the fastest growing bank in Hastings. I would also like to invite everyone in the Hastings area to stop in and visit with one of our bankers and learn how we can be your bank for the long run. Locally owned, locally managed, 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Member FDIC.
Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill has been serving Hastings and the surrounding area for more than 25 years. And it is more than just another bar and grill. It is a Hastings institution. Do not miss Tijuana Tuesday, an all-you-can-eat taco and nacho buffet. Every Wednesday night is Wing Night, featuring legendary wings that are crispy, saucy, and downright delicious. Stop back on Thursday for roasted chicken, on Friday for the prime rib and seafood buffet, and on Saturday for Bullseye's world-famous prime rib. On Sundays, enjoy the brunch buffet from 10 until 2. For over a quarter of a century, Bullseye's has been your go-to spot for good times, great food, and unforgettable memories. Find Bullseye's Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this of trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym in between games. Hastings St. Cecilia girls, they win over Lincoln Lutheran tonight. Final score of 58-25. We'll get you the shooting numbers in the ball game. St. Cecilia rebounds nicely after shooting just over 20% against Adams Central on Tuesday night. St. Cecilia hitting right at the 50% mark here tonight. They were 20 out of 40 from the field. St. Cecilia was 6 out of 19 on three-pointers. That's 32%. And the Hawkettes were 13 out of 17 from the free throw line for 76%. Lincoln Lutheran, they were 10 out of 31 from the field tonight, 32%. They were only 2 out of 12 on three-pointers for 17%. And Lincoln Lutheran 3 out of 9 from the free throw line, 33%. The rebounds went St. Cecilia's way. Hawkettes had 21 in the ball game tonight. 4 offensive rebounds, 17 on defense. Lincoln Lutheran had 4 offensive rebounds and 13 on defense. So St. Cecilia out-rebounds Lincoln Lutheran 21-17. Hawkettes also had 11 turnovers in the ball game. Lincoln Lutheran had 21. St. Cecilia had 11 steals. Lincoln Lutheran had 6. Block shots, St. Cecilia with no block shots in the game tonight. Lincoln Lutheran had 1. So again, the final score was Hastings St. Cecilia beating the Warriors of Lincoln Lutheran tonight by a score of 58-25. The Hawkettes break a 2-game losing streak here tonight. St. Cecilia is now 18-3 on the season. Their next game will be next Thursday night. They'll play in Grand Island against Central Catholic. Here we got the boys game coming up next. We've had a Parents' Night presentation here tonight, so we continue to introduce the parents. This must be a Parents' Night for every single sport that St. Cecilia has, because we've got a lot of parents on the floor here tonight. So they're continuing with the celebration here. We've got some comments coming up from St. Cecilia head coach Jarrett Prevett. We'll have more after this. You're listening to high school basketball coverage on Extreme Sports.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab of Hastings is the trusted name in sports injury management. The staff of PTSR provides up-to-date and efficient care of sports-related injuries, returning athletes quickly and safely back to the playing field. PTSR offers free evaluation of all sports-related injuries to all area athletes during convenient 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. hours Monday through Friday. Call 402-462-8824 for more information. Remember, Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab of Hastings for all your physical and occupational therapy needs.
Have you or a loved one been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island, and we specialize in personal injury law. Let Stellick Law Firm assist you in making sure that you and your family are taken care of following a motor vehicle accident. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Let us be your voice.
If you're looking for auto glass work, call Auto Glass Experts of Hastings. They can fix your glass in just about anything from your car or pickup to heavy-duty repairs on your truck or farm equipment, tractors, loaders, graders, or semi-trucks. No other glass repair and replacement business comes close to the high standards of quality and customer service you'll find with the Auto Glass Experts. If you've just got a little ding in your windshield, they offer rock chip repair. Give them a call today at 402-463-0025 or stop in and see them at 405 West J Street in Hastings.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this of trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gymnasium, Hastings St. Cecilia girls, they have already won here tonight over Lincoln Lutheran. The final score 58-25. We're in the midst of Parents' Night here tonight for the Hawkettes and the Blue Hawks. I think in every sport we're celebrating here tonight. So we're wrapping that up, and we'll get you on to the boys game here tonight. A couple of other notes we'll bring up while we're waiting for the floor to clear. The Nebraska basketball teams, they're going to be in action this weekend. In fact, they'll both play tomorrow. The men will play at Rutgers beginning at 11 on BTN. The women will play host to Maryland beginning at 1. That game also on BTN. Nebraska's softball team, they're opening the season today at the Texas San Antonio Invitational. Huskers played Washington this afternoon, and Nebraska beating Texas tonight. Final score of 8-5. Oh, that's the first game. All right, Nebraska beating Washington in the first game by a score of 8-5. They're playing Texas tonight, and Texas has got the lead over Nebraska in the second game, 4-1. So Huskers winning the first game in softball over Washington. They are trailing 10th-ranked Texas in the second ball game. We mentioned the Hastings College basketball teams are going to be in action tomorrow against Waldorf at Lynn Farrell Arena. The Bronco men are sitting at 6-18 in the season, 5-11 in the conference. They beat the Warriors 91-80 earlier this season in Forest City. The Hastings women are 17-7. They're 13-5 in the conference. They beat Waldorf in the first game by 50 points, 114-64. Women's game tomorrow will be at 2, with the men to follow at 3:45. We'll have the action on Extreme Sports, beginning with a pregame at 1:45 tomorrow afternoon. The Nebraska Kearney basketball teams, they played Arkansas Fort Smith last night. The men lost 93-70. Lopers are now 10-14, 3-10 in the MIAA. Arkansas Fort Smith beat the UNK women 67-49. Arkansas Fort Smith closed the game on a 25-8 run. UNK is now 11-13 in the season, 4-9 in the conference. Both teams will play at Northeastern State coming up on Saturday. High school basketball from last night. The Adams Central girls beat Kearney Catholic by a score of 42-29. Patriots are now 11-8. They will play at Minden on Tuesday. There's some news and notes from around the area, but again, we'll have basketball coming up tomorrow here on Extreme Sports. Hastings and Waldorf from Lynn Farrell Arena. Action gets underway at 2 with the women's game. 3:45 for the guys on the air with a pregame at 1:45 tomorrow on Extreme Sports. Boys game is coming up next between Hastings and Lincoln Lutheran. Jared Prevette standing by. We'll hear from him next as we continue with high school basketball coverage on Extreme Sports.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
TLC Vet Care is pleased to serve Hastings and the surrounding area. The goal at TLC Vet Care is to provide you and your pets with the best veterinary experience possible. Everything from dentistry to surgery. They can also do x-rays, microchipping, vaccinations, wellness checks, nutritional counseling, behavior management, parasite prevention, spay, and neuter. Let Dr. Tammy Craig and Dr. Catherine Caston take care of your pets. Give them a call at...
The key to a thriving community is a good foundation. And for over 75 years, Hastings Federal Credit Union has been building and supporting Hastings and the surrounding areas, providing the support for new cars to keep you on the road, new homes to give you a place to land, or help with whatever life throws your way. With easy access via online banking or our mobile app, it's never been easier to have your financial dreams at your fingertips. Come see us at Hastings Federal Credit Union to start your banking journey today.
Connet Auto Care is the trusted name in automotive repair and maintenance services in Hastings. We're a gold-certified Napa Auto Care Center. Our ASE-certified technicians have the Blue Seal of Excellence, receive continuous training, and are committed to providing the best service your vehicle can get. Whether it's preventative maintenance, major repairs, or just an oil change, Connet Auto Care is here for you. Maintenance, major repairs, or just an oil change, Connet Auto Care is here for you.
Spent a couple of minutes with St. Cecilia Coach Jared Prevett at St. Cecilia getting ready to play Lincoln Lutheran here tonight. And Coach coming off with a loss to Adams Central the other night, gave the Patriots everything they wanted.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a physical game coming off of that. And it's rivalry weekend. It's like Black Friday during college football in Nebraska and Iowa, and love-hate relationship with that school. And Zach Foster's doing a great job there. And, and just mutually, we both know our programs, going through injuries, with Hunter Nepple, and we got Andre Sabatka. But mutually, we just love playing each other because we know we're going to get better when we play them.
What did you see out of that ball game that kind of pleased you?
My biggest thing, like I've told you, it's been a kind of recurring theme, is just togetherness. It's getting better, but then we're still lacking that, hey, we got to start the game a lot better than giving a team 11 points, but then also a third quarter, and then, we get so concerned about one or two players, and then we forget about someone else. You look at that fourth quarter versus Adams Central, we are worried about those guys driving in, that we helped off way too much, and then they just dished it to one more guy and easy bucket in.
You had some spurts in that ball game where you played pretty well.
Oh no, 100%. Defense. It all just started on our defense, led to our offense, and like we said, we told the guys, Adams Central is going to go on some runs here. They got great three-point shooters. They got great drivers, and, I think we handled them pretty well. And sadly, the score didn't go in our favor, but definitely a growing game for us.
Yeah, really coming back with a little bit of momentum now for the tail end of the season.
100%, and as we were talking before this, January is a pain in the butt. But, you look at February, you don't play as many games. But you got Adams Central, who's quad 2. You got Lincoln Lutheran, who's quad 3. But then you got GICC next Thursday, who is having one heck of a season, But, you look at these 3 games, these teams have played great teams. They've had great opponents, and they've had great games. But on the other end, they've also had some games that we've been able to scout that's like, oh, they actually do have some weaknesses. And that's what a lot of our guys have to understand. Like, when we get into this sub-districts, and if we end up going to state, there's going to be teams that, they might be number 1 rated, they might be top rated, but are still beatable. And you have to understand that, and you have to be able to give a team it all that night. Because I told the guys we only got 4 more games guaranteed together as a family. And that's kind of like our motto going into this last half of the season. How much longer do you guys want to play together as a team?
What do you want to see out of your team in these Final Four?
Especially tonight here at Lincoln Lutheran, they are big and they are physical. But you compare them to last year, not as high of a transition team as they were last year, but they got one guy. It almost reminds me, this team almost just reminds me of a Lawrence Nelson type of team. They got a post, they got a guard. Can we shut them down? Can we get some defenses out on them? But then you also look at GICC, who's top-rated defense in the state of Nebraska. They played some top teams. They had a good game versus Bergen. You go into that game, and you can't have a Bergen mentality where we went into Bergen like we're going to lose. You can't have that mentality. You have the mentality that, hey, Kearney Catholic only lost these guys by 5 points. They beat Donovan. Yeah, cool. But, they are having some close games here and here. They had a close game with Gothenburg last night.
All right, Lutheran, you mentioned their size. They got a 6'6" post player in there tonight. We'll have to deal with what's the game plan on him?
Yeah, biggest thing is he's a right-handed guy. Loves his left shoulder. He's a great physical post. In small town Nebraska, you get one of those, you're probably going to go very far. But you're able to limit his touches, limit his points to about 10 or less points per game. But as well as their shooting guards, limit their touches, limit their shots, or even make it hard contested shots is kind of our game plan going defensively. Offensively, they play an aggressive man. They also show a 1-3-1 zone. So I do like a lot of our sets that we have that are already installed for them.
How do you win this thing tonight?
Winning this thing is, keeping number 33, their big kid, off the boards, being able to play solid defense that hopefully is going to lead into us having scoring opportunities on offense.
All right, good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Jared Prevett, head coach for Hastings St. Cecilia. We'll have more after this. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
Not just an RV center, but a legacy. That's what Dykeman's Campers was to Hastings and the surrounding communities for the last 75 years. Built on honesty, quality, and attentive sales and service. While Dykeman's Campers have set the bar high, we at Timmy's RVs are looking forward to carrying on the torch of excellent customer service and rapport. Timmy's RVs is now open, just behind the old Dykeman's location on Highway 6. Stop in to see Herb for all of your RV service needs. And don't forget to get your RV or camper in for winterization. Timmy's also has year-round covered storage available. Give them a call at 402-879-8893. That's Timmy's RV Sales and Service of Hastings.
Farm ground is more than dirt. It's history, it's family, it's legacy. At Rooter Auction and Realty, we've been rooted in agriculture for nearly 60 years, helping landowners across Nebraska and Kansas market and sell their farmland with integrity. Our team combines proven sales methods with powerful marketing to bring you the right buyers and the best results. Licensed in Nebraska and Kansas, we know farming because we live it. When it's time to sell your farmland, trust Rooter Auction and Realty. Visit RooterAuction.com, where farmland meets its future.
Welcome to Mid-America Truck Sales, where customer satisfaction is our top priority. With over 40 years of combined experience, Joe and Brandon have been proudly serving Hastings and the surrounding communities. Whether you're looking for a top-quality pre-owned truck, trailer, or piece of equipment, we've got you covered. At Mid-America Truck Sales, we believe the buying process should be stress-free, simple, and yes, even fun. Our goal? To earn your trust and have you recommend us to your family and friends. Unmatched quality, unbeatable deals. Stop by today. We're located at 3300 UTEC Avenue, just behind Menards and Hastings. Or visit us online at midamericatrucksales.com.
Since the 1970s, Midwest Farm Management has been guiding farm families with trusted advice and proven results. We know your land is more than an investment. It's your legacy for the next generation. That's why our experienced team helps landowners make smart decisions, protect family farms, and maximize returns. For over 50 years, families across the Midwest have relied on us to manage their farmland with care and integrity. Midwest Farm Management, experience you can count on for the family you love. Learn more at MidwestFarmManagement.com.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the #1 sports station because you make the phones light up.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym at Hastings St. Cecilia, getting set for the boys' game here tonight between the Blue Hawks and the Warriors of Lincoln Lutheran. Again, St. Cecilia winning the girls' ball game easily tonight, 58-25 over Lincoln Lutheran. Hastings St. Cecilia boys, they come in here a mark of 6 wins, 13 losses on the season. Hawks losing to Adams Central the other night. By the score is 62-50. St. Cecilia in the midst right now of a 2-game losing streak as they also lost to Bergen in the second round of the conference tournament. St. Cecilia last week opening up the tourney with a win over Kearney Catholic 51-49, and then they had to face the #1 seed in the tournament and the team that eventually won the championship, Bergen. They lost to them by a score of 63-34. Then the Hawks losing at Adams Central the other night, 65-50. Aiden Schieffer had a good game for St. Cecilia against the Patriots. He scored 15 points. Husker Worrell also in double figures with 11. We'll be seeing a team tonight in Lincoln Lutheran comes in with a mark of 9 wins and 10 losses on the season. They have not played since last Friday night, well, they lost to Grand Island Central Catholic in the semifinals of the Centennial Conference basketball tournament. Crusaders beat this team by a score of 58-31. Lincoln Lutheran was able to pick up 2 wins, though, in the Centennial Conference tournament last week. They beat Aquinas last Monday, 63-31, and they surprised Omaha Concordia, winning by a point, 46-45. So Lincoln Lutheran at 9-10 in the season, getting ready to take on Hastings St. Cecilia. The Hawks are 6-13. Lincoln Lutheran is led by a big post player. Heard about him in the pregame with Jared Prevett. Grant Kuhlman, a senior, 6'6", averages 12.3 points and 7 rebounds per game. Obviously, he's the leading scorer on the team. Kuhlman averaging 12.3 and the team averaging 44.8 on the offensive end. They give up 47.5 points per ball game on defense. About identical shooting numbers between the two teams. Lincoln Lutheran hitting 37% from the field this year, 27% from three-point territory, 56% from the free throw line. Hastings St. Cecilia hitting 37% from the field, 27% from three-point territory, and the Hawks are hitting 61% from the free throw line. Leading scorers for St. Cecilia, Eden Schiefer is averaging 17.3 points per ball game. He's the only man in double figures for the Hawks coming into this ball game here tonight. Malachi Swanson is averaging 7.9 points per ball game, and Jaden Allman is averaging 7.5 for St. Cecilia. So the boys' game coming up next here on Extreme Sports. St. Cecilia and the Warriors of Lincoln Lutheran. We'll have the starting lineups coming up next. You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Fill up on courtesy and convenience with Fill In Chill, your one-stop shop to fuel your tank, your body, and your passion for the game. With 14 locations across central Nebraska and 6 in Hastings, they've got you covered, whether you're on your way to the game or headed home with a win. Check them out on Facebook or at fillinchill.com.
Sustainable Seed Solutions, your local Bex dealer, wishes all area teams a great fall season. At Bex, we are dedicated to supplying farmers with the right products for the right field, regardless of the trait or source company. With our own line of elite germplasm and unique relationships with genetic suppliers worldwide, we provide farmers with the best seed, period. The choices at Bex give our customers a competitive advantage by providing the genetic diversity and trait protection they need, all from one company. Call Ryan, Doug, or Adam at 402-751-0089 or find us at sustainableseedsolutions.com.
If you are looking for good food at a reasonable price, you have to check out District 14 Bar and Pizza in Hastings. Choose a delicious, piping hot pizza with homemade thin or thick crust. Get one of their traditional pizzas like hamburger, pepperoni, or sausage, or try one of their specialty pizzas like combination, chicken bacon ranch, or barbecue shrimp. District 14 Bar and Pizza also serves your favorite burgers and sandwiches. Dine-in and carry-out are available. Plus, you can catch all the games on one of their big screen TVs. That's District 14 Bar and Pizza, 1105 Theater Drive in Hastings.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
Hey, this is Mick from Maletta Vista Winery in St. Paul. Just a reminder, winter hours will be Saturdays, 11:30 to 9, January through February. That's just one day a week. But come in for lunch. Homemade soup specials on Saturdays. Stick around for the evening meals that start at 5. And while you're at it, stock up on your favorite wines. Workhorse, Elephant Ear, Steuben Tiger, and more are available at Maletta Vista and wherever great Nebraska wines are sold. Maletta Vista Winery, good wine, good food, no snow boots required, but we won't judge.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym. Finally, we've reached the moment, folks. We're getting ready for the tip-off of the ball game here tonight. The boys' game between St. Cecilia and Lincoln Lutheran. Had a long time in between games as we had parents' night here at St. Cecilia. Not for one or two sports, but I think, 5 sports? 4 or 5 sports. So we had a lot of parents to be introduced, and we're finally ready to go with the boys' game here tonight. We'll get you the starting lineups for Lincoln Lutheran. Braxton Glines is a senior. Glines is averaging 5.4 points and 2.6 rebounds per game. Jeremy Simmons is a junior. He's averaging 8.5 points and 2.1 rebounds per game. Cruz Fiddler is a junior, averaging 5.8 points and 2.1 rebounds per game. A.J. Iverson is a senior, averaging 1.9 points and 1.9 rebounds per game. Then Grant Kuhlman, a senior, he's the big guy, 6'6". He's averaging 12.3 points and 7.1 rebounds per game. Jared Prevet will send out Eden Schieffer, a 6'1" senior, who's averaging 17.3 for St. Cecilia. Jaden Allman, the 5'9" senior. Allman is averaging 7.5. Will Schaefer is a 5'11" sophomore, averaging 2.9. Noah Lonergan is a 6'3" junior, averaging 2.6. And Chase Batterman, a 6'1" sophomore, who is averaging 2.1 points and 3.8 rebounds per game. Lincoln Lutheran controls the opening tap. Warriors shooting to our basket to our right, dressed in their blue uniforms and driving the ball right to the hole there is Jeremy Simmons. 2-0 is the score. St. Cecilia trailing early in this ball game. Hawks in their white unis here tonight, blue trim, and St. Cecilia turns the ball away on their opening possession. There's a Simmons back with the ball now for Lincoln Lutheran, a team that is averaging 44.8 points per ball game on offense. Lines with the ball, gets it out here to the big guy, Kuhlman, out here in three-point territory. And they throw the ball down in the corner, and Fiddler, there was nobody there for Lincoln Lutheran. Just as he threw it, he looked up, and whoops, there's nobody down there. First turnover on the Lincoln Lutheran. 2-0 is the score. Lincoln Lutheran has got the lead. St. Cecilia with the ball. Allman has got it. He gets away. He takes it out on the baseline. His little short jumper is up there. No good. Rebound Batterman keeps it alive here for St. Cecilia. Schaefer has got the ball. Left side of the lane. He's going to have his pocket picked. The ball is loose. It's picked up here by Kuhlman. Long pass down the floor goes to Glines. He can't catch up to it. They save it, but St. Cecilia's got the ball coming back the other way. Schaefer has got the ball. Schaefer now to Will Schaefer. Out here to a Jaden Allman. There's a Schaefer for 3. Shot good. Aiden Schaefer bangs home a 3-pointer there for St. Cecilia. And the Blue Hawks go out on top now by a score of 3-2. Schaefer is the leading scorer for St. Cecilia, averaging 17 points per ball game. Glines on the other end for 3. Shots an air ball. Rebound comes down to Batterman of St. Cecilia. Here come the Blue Hawks with the ball. Schaefer has got it on the wing. On the right side, takes it underneath the basket. He gives it away now to a Lonergan. Lonergan out here, 3-point territory. Driving the ball is going to be Allman. Leaves it down here on the baseline. The jumper is up there, no good by Lonergan. Rebound comes down to Jaden Allman. He takes the ball to the basket and shot no good, and it's going to be fouled in the play. St. Cecilia with 3 shots in the hole there. They couldn't convert, but a foul is going to be called here on A.J. Iverson for Lincoln Lutheran. That's going to be A.J.'s first personal foul. Going to the free throw line here is going to be Jaden Allman for St. Cecilia. He's only a 48% foul shooter on the season. 13 out of 27 from the free throw line. And his shot is up there. It's going to be good. St. Cecilia is a team hitting 61% from the free throw line, 37% from the field, and about 27% from three-point territory. St. Cecilia leading here by a score of 4-2. Next shot up there, it barely draws iron, and the rebound comes down to Cruz Fiddler. 4-2. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. Boys high school basketball action here tonight. Simmons with the ball. Moves it over in the wing. Now down here in the baseline. That's A.J. Iverson. Simmons has got it. Back to the left wing. A shot for three is up there. It's going to be no good by Fiddler. And the ball goes up and touches one of the support mechanisms above the basket here. It goes out of bounds. And St. Cecilia will come back the other way. Just underway here in the boys ball game tonight at the Chapman Gym. 4-2 is the score. Hastings St. Cecilia's got the 2-point lead. Hawks with the ball. Jaden Allman just across the midcourt stripe here as he works against the Simmons. Now he throws the ball out of bounds. It went right through the fingertips of Aiden Schieffer out of bounds. Turnover number 3 in the ball game. They were only separated by about 5 feet. Ball goes right through the fingertips of Schieffer out of bounds. 3 turnovers in St. Cecilia. Lincoln Lutheran back with the ball. Warriors are trailing the ball game by a score of 4-2. There's a Fiddler with the ball. Gets it down on the baseline. Iverson, his shot's going to be blocked down from behind. And the ball recovered here by St. Cecilia. Batterman has got the ball. Batterman now to Ullman. Hustles into the forecourt. Here is Lonergan with the ball. Outside down to Batterman for 3. Shot is up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Braxton Glines for Lincoln Lutheran. Simons with the ball. Simons will get it to Glines. Now down here in the corner to Fiddler. Cross-court pass comes to the near side. A shot taken there. It's going to be no good by Iverson. Ball knocked around. It's going to be loose. Picked up here by Lincoln Lutheran. Driving the ball to the basket is Glines. His shot's going to be blocked out of his hands. Recovered here by Lonergan for St. Cecilia. Back at the other end. Schaefer has got the ball. Back outside a three-pointer. Bingo. Three-pointer by Aiden Schaefer. He knocks down a tray. And St. Cecilia goes out on top by a score of 7-2. And we got a timeout called now by St. Cecilia. So the Hawks grab the early lead here in this one. 4:17 to play here in the first quarter. St. Cecilia 7, Lincoln Lutheran 2. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, Hastings St. Cecilia with the early lead here over Lincoln Lutheran. Boys high school basketball, 7-2 is the score. Lincoln Lutheran has got the ball back in their offensive end. St. Cecilia is staying with their man-to-man defense. Entry pass inside. His shot's going to be up there. No good by Kyler Dice, and he's going to be fouled in the play. So Dice just checks into the ball game for Lincoln Lutheran. He's a junior. Dice averaging 5.6 points and about 2.4 rebounds per game. Noah Lonergan picks up the foul for St. Cecilia. That's going to be his first. Dice to the free throw line. He's a 66% foul shooter on the season. His shot's going to be up there at the end. Lincoln Lutheran is a team hitting 56% from the free throw line, 27% from three-point territory, and about 37% from the field. Next shot is going to be up there. It's going to be good. Dice hits the front iron, and it gets the backspin down through the hole. 7-4 is the score now. St. Cecilia with the lead. Jaden Allman with the ball for the Hawks. Takes it down to the baseline. Right side of the basket. Throws her down in the corner to Malachi Swanson. His shot for 3 is going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Dice. Here comes Lincoln Lutheran up the floor. Kuhlman has got the ball. Off to a Cruz Fiddler. Out here in three-point territory, Simmons with the ball. Simmons working the offense, moves it to the left side of the floor. Entry pass inside to Dice. Dice dumps it away to Glines, too far underneath the basket. Can't go up for the shot. Knocked out of his hands. Glines gets the ball back. His shot off the window is up and in. Braxton Glines, he scores there for Lincoln Lutheran. And now the Warriors back to within 1 point, 7-6. Jaden Allman with the ball. Outside down to Schaefer. Schaefer over here to Schieffer, moves to his left, fires up a 3 and hits it. Aiden Schieffer has hit 3 3-pointers here in the first quarter for St. Cecilia. It's now a 10-6 ball game. Hawks out on top here in the ball game. Lincoln Lutheran with the ball. Kuhlman has got it. Double team. Kuhlman dribbles down in the corner. Gets him into the hands of Fiddler. Comes across the top of the far sideline to Dice, the Fiddler. Now down in the corner, 4-3. Shot's going to be up there. No good there by Simmons. Rebound comes down to St. Cecilia Swanson. Malachi Swanson with a rebound to Jaden Ullman. Now to Schieffer into the forecourt. Takes it all the way to the basket. His shot is up there. No good on a runner. And the rebound comes down to Braxton Glines. He has it knocked loose. St. Cecilia's got the ball. Schieffer to the basket. His shot is up there at the end. Schieffer has now got 11 points here in the ball game for St. Cecilia. 12-6 in the score. And now we got a turnover on the Lincoln Lutheran. Tell you what, St. Cecilia has opened up the ball game with a lot of energy. 12-6 is the score. The man of the ball game is going to be Jaden Ullman. Coming in there for St. Cecilia will be Jamison Sullivan. Just over 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter, 12-6. Hawks have got the lead. Husker Worrell with the ball, takes it down the baseline. His shot is up there, it's good. Husker Worrell, he scores. He just checked in there. He had a good ball game the other night against Adams Central. He scored 11 points. Gets his first field goal here. St. Cecilia out on top here in the first quarter, 14-6. Tyler Dice with the ball. Dice now to a Trent Ernst who's into the ball game. Ernst has got it, takes it down on the baseline, shovels the ball off inside to Kuhlman. It's not going to be up there, no good. Rebound Schieffer. Aiden Schieffer with the ball for St. Cecilia, running back the other way. 90 seconds to play. Schieffer takes the ball in the paint, kicks it out here to Swanson. Malachi down the right side of the lane, has it knocked loose. Turnover in St. Cecilia. Kuhlman picks up the ball for Lincoln Lutheran. The fourth turnover of the ball game now for the Hawks here in the ball game. Simmons with the ball, comes across the top now to Cruz Fiddler. Now to Ernst at the free throw line, takes it down into the paint, can't put up a shot. Kuhlman has got it to the free throw line, bounce pass down on the baseline to Dice. Back out to Ernst, top of the key, drives it down the lane, underneath the hole there to Dice. They work the ball back around. Kuhlman to the left side, his shot off of the wing is going to be no good. They save it, nope, they're out of bounds. Fiddler chases the ball down there in the corner. Had the possession of the ball, but he looked down and he's out of bounds. St. Cecilia will come back the other direction. Here comes Jaden Ullman back into the ball game. Jamison Sullivan will come to the bench. 48 seconds to play here in the first quarter. 14-6. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead here in this ball game. Jaden Ullman trots it across the midcourt stripe here. Ullman 200 pass comes over here left side to Will Schaefer. Dribbles to the top of the key, down in the corner. Husker Worrell drives the baseline. A pass down in the opposite corner to Swanson. His shot for three is going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Dice. Dice now to Trent Ernst into the forecourt now for Lincoln Lutheran. Fiddler with the ball deep in the left corner. Gets it down to the Dice. His shot's going to be knocked out of his hands and is picked up here by St. Cecilia. Schieffer has got the ball. Aiden Schieffer into the forecourt over to Jaden Ullman. Ullman drives the baseline. His shot's up there and in. Jaden Ullman, he scores. And the Hawks have a 10-point lead. Here's a shot at the horn. It's going to be no good. And that is the end of the first quarter of play. Boy, a lot of energy in the crowd as well tonight. After one quarter, Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead. It's the Hawks 16, Lincoln Lutheran 6 on Extreme Sports.
Since 1946, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products. From custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures, remember Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
At Sustainable Seed Solutions, your area Beck's dealer, we are dedicated to serving area farmers by delivering the industry's most diverse product lineup, backed by personalized service and agronomic support. From localized recommendations to product selection and weed management insights, we are proud to put on our boots and walk side by side with you every season. Good luck to all area teams this season. Contact Ryan, Doug, or Adam at Sustainable Seed Solutions, your area Beck's dealer, at 402-751-0089 for more information, or find us on the web at sustainableseedsolutions.com.
All right, Mike Will, Gene Shaw back here at the Chapman Gym after one quarter, 16-6. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead here. Hawks have the opening possession of the second quarter as well, and now a foul is going to be called. Will Schaefer had it out here in three-point territory. Cruz Fiddler is going to pick up the foul, and it's going to be the first foul in Cruz. Team foul number 1 on Lincoln Lutheran. Here in this second quarter, 16-6, Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. Schaefer down the lane. His shot is up there, bounces off of the rim, no good. Battling for the rebound, it's loose. St. Cecilia grabs it. Out here to Allman. His shot is going to be up there. It's going to be no good off of the back iron. Cruz Fiddler with a rebound. Simmons down the near sideline. Down to Glines. He goes for the hole. Reverse layup. Good. Braxton Glines, he scores. He's now got 4 points in the ball game here for Lincoln Lutheran. 16-8 is the score. St. Cecilia with the lead. Jaden Allman. He comes over here, gives it to Schaefer. Dribbles inside the free throw circle, down the right side of the lane. Contact made, and the foul is going to be called here on Lincoln Lutheran. Glines picks up the foul. That's going to be his first. Team foul number 2 on the Warriors here in this second quarter of play. Non-shooting situation. St. Cecilia will play things in. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. Schaefer has got it in the corner to Will Schaefer on the wing. His pass deflected, but picked up here on the near side by Batterman. Batterman down to a Jaden Allman. Drives it down the right side of the lane to the goal. And shot's going to be blocked down, but the foul is going to be called here on Lincoln Lutheran. A.J. Iverson picks up the foul. That's going to be his second. Team foul number 3 in the ball game now for the Warriors here in the second quarter. Allman goes to the free throw line. He's got 3 points so far tonight. Making 4 is that one to go down through the hole. And Jaden Allman is only a 48% foul shooter on the season. Now 17-8. Hawks have the lead. Allman will have one more. Shot is up there, good. Knocks down a pair of free throws. St. Cecilia now leading by 10. 18-8 here in the first half. Simmons with the ball over to Fiddler. Brings it back to Simmons. Rainbow pass over here to Ernst. Down the baseline to Kuhlman. To Ernst on the wing. Down to Kuhlman. Drives the baseline. Goes for the rack and scores. Grant Kuhlman scoring there. That's the big guy, the 6'6" post player for Lincoln Lutheran. That's his first field goal of the ball game here. There's the pass there, and St. Cecilia throws it out of bounds. Allman trying to get it over there to Schaefer. It was off of Schaefer's hands, out of bounds into the first row of the bleachers. Turnover number 5 in the ball game now for St. Cecilia. Lincoln Lutheran's got 3 turnovers, 18-10. St. Cecilia with the lead here in boys basketball. There's a pass there by Ernst that's going to be deflected out of bounds. Ernst trying to get it down the corner to Braxton Glines, and it was tipped out of bounds there by the St. Cecilia defense. So Lincoln Lutheran will play things in. Ernst with the ball. Over on the far side, Fiddler has got it. Out of the free throw line to Ernst. Over here to Glines. In 3-point territory to Simmons. Shot for 3, good. Jeremy Simmons knocks down a 3-pointer there for the Warriors. And now it's an 18-13 ball game. We're in the second quarter of play. There's a shot off the short right baseline by Swanson. It's going to be no good. Rebounded here by Lincoln Lutheran. Running back the other way. Simmons with the ball. St. Cecilia and a zone defense. Here's Glines for 3. Shot good. Braxton Glines has now got 7 in the ball game. And now we've got a timeout. Lincoln Lutheran is back to within 2 points here in the second quarter after St. Cecilia jumped out to a 10-point lead in the first. We'll take a break. The score is St. Cecilia 18, Lincoln Lutheran 16 on Extreme Sports.
Taking care of your teeth and gums is important to keeping a healthy smile, and that's where we come in. Dr. Corey Bumgartner of Bumgartner Family Dentistry will provide exceptional oral care services to both children and adults. They offer routine cleanings and screenings,
emergency and scheduled surgical and cosmetic procedures, and a teeth whitening program to all of their patients. Whatever your dental care needs, Baumgartner Family Dentistry is there to help. New patients are welcome. Just call 402-462-6484 or stop in and see them at 2217 West 12th Street in Hastings.
First quarter numbers there in the ball game. St. Cecilia 6 out of 12 from the field, 50%. Hawks were 3 out of 6 on three-pointers for 50%. Lincoln Lutheran only 2 out of 10 in the first quarter, 20%. They were 0 out of 4 on three-pointers. 2 out of 2 from the free throw line for Lincoln Lutheran. St. Cecilia 1 out of 2. Rebound, St. Cecilia had 7. Lincoln Lutheran had 5. Those are the first quarter numbers. Since then, Lincoln Lutheran has come back. They're back within 2 points here. 18-16 in the second quarter. There's a pass there by Jaden Allman. It's going to be deflected out of bounds. St. Cecilia will play things in. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. 22 seconds left in the shot clock. 5:16 to play here in the second period. Jaden Allman will inbound the ball. He's going to come out here near the midcourt stripe. Schaefer grabs the ball. Lincoln Lutheran is in a man-to-man defense. Will Schaefer has got it now. Sends it to Malachi Swanson. 200 pass out on top is going to be intercepted. Intercepted here by Trent Ernst. He drives the ball back the other way. Doesn't have the numbers. He'll wait for his teammates. Fiddler has got it now to Ernst into the paint. Down to Glines in the corner. Shot good. Three-pointer. Braxton Glines throws up the 3. He's got 10 in the ball game. And now Lincoln Lutheran goes out on top. Here's a shot for the short right baseline by Schaefer. It's going to be no good. And now we got a foul coming back the other way. 19-18 is the score. Jaden Allman picks up the foul for St. Cecilia down here in the defensive end of the floor. Braxton Glines will go to the free throw line. Glines has got 10 points already in the ball game. The kid has been averaging only 5.4 on the season. He's got 10 already here in the first half. Glines in the free throw line. His shots up there, no good. He's a 53% foul shooter on the season. So we're in the second quarter. 19-18 is the score. St. Cecilia had a 16-6 lead at the end of the first quarter. There's the next shot up there. It's going to be good by Glines, so he hits 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. It's now 20-18. Hawks have the ball. Allman drives it to the basket. His shot up there, rolls off of the left side, no good. It's loose. It's picked up here by Trent Ernst. Here comes Lincoln Lutheran flying back the other way. Simmons drives it all the way to the hole, and he's going to be fouled in the play by Schaefer. Aiden Schaefer is going to pick up the foul as Simmons was just driving the ball the full length of the court there. Nobody was going to stop him. Simmons is fouled in the play as he got to the hole. So Jeremy Simmons will go to the free throw line. He's got 5 points already in the ball game. 61% foul shooter on the season. Shot is up there, and the shot is good. Jeremy Simmons will have one more. 21-18 now. Lincoln Lutheran has got the lead here over St. Cecilia. Simmons will have one more. Dips the knees. His shot is up there, and that one is an air ball. St. Cecilia's got only 2 points so far here in the second quarter. But now scored 15-2 by Lincoln Lutheran. Here's Allman driving the ball to the basket. His shot good. Jaden Allman finds a little seam, a little scoop shot left side of the basket. He scores. And the Hawks are back within 1 point, 21-20. Lincoln Lutheran, Simmons underneath the hole. He's going to be fouled again. Simmons on the wing, took it up underneath the basket there, and he's fouled in the play. Noah Lonergan picks up the foul. That's going to be his second. Team foul number 3 in the Hawks here in period number 2. And Jeremy Simmons back to the free throw line here for Lincoln Lutheran. He was there just seconds ago, hit 1 out of 2. This one is up there. That one rattles out, no good. Jeremy Simmons will have one more. Into the ball game now will be Sullivan for St. Cecilia. Also coming in will be Chase Batterman. 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. 21-20. Lincoln Lutheran has got the lead after they trailed by 10 in the first quarter. Next free throw by Simmons, up there and in. So Jeremy Simmons hits 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. And it's now a 22-20 ball game. Hawks have the ball. Husker Worrell has it knocked loose into the Lincoln Lutheran bench. Cruz Fiddler got his hands on it. Now Cruz is going to check out of the ball game. Kyler Dice comes back in there for the Warriors. Lincoln Lutheran 9-10 in the season. St. Cecilia 6-13, battling here tonight at the Chapman Gym. Jaden Allman with the ball to Husker Worrell. Cross-court pass is going to be chipped, but St. Cecilia grabs it. Batterman has got it. Batterman down to Sullivan for 3. Shot is up there, no good. Rebound to Simmons. Here come the Warriors back the other way. Nice pass. The driving layup is no good by Dice. And the ball recovered here by Husker Worrell. Kyler Dice misses on a driving layup there for Lincoln Lutheran. St. Cecilia back with the ball. Here's Allman driving the baseline. Back out here to Husker for 3. Shot good. Husker Worrell knocks down a three-pointer there for St. Cecilia. Now a 23-22 ball game. Hawks leading by a point here in the second quarter. Lincoln Lutheran with the ball. Kuhlman for 3. Shot good. So the big guy steps away from the basket and bangs one home from the top of the three-point arc. Now a 25-23 ball game. Husker Worrell now to a Schieffer. He drives the baseline. The runner is up there and in. Aiden Schieffer scores. He's got 13 points here in the first half already. We're tied up at 25 points apiece now. Here in the second quarter, driving the ball to the free throw line. There is Simmons. Takes it over here on the right side. A three-pointer put up and in. Kyler Dice throws up the 3. Raining 3 balls here tonight on both ends. 28-25. Lincoln Lutheran has got the lead. Schieffer at the other end. His shot for 3, no good. Allman had the rebound. He lost it. It's picked up here by Trent Ernst. He runs her back the other way here for the Warriors. Here's a Simmons with the ball. Down here to Kuhlman on the right baseline. Kuhlman double team. Nice pass there. The Glines in his shot is up and in. Braxton Glines, he scores. He's got 13 in the ball game. And now Jared Purvett wants to call a timeout as the Hawks have fallen behind by 5 points here in the second quarter after St. Cecilia led by 10 in the first quarter. We'll take a break to score. Lincoln Lutheran 30, St. Cecilia 25. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
Lincoln Lutheran 8 out of 9 from the field here in this quarter with 5 3-pointers. 30-25, Lincoln Lutheran with a lead. Husker Worrell from the free throw line. His shot's going to be up there, no good. Kuhlman with a rebound for the Warriors. He gets to the near sideline to Simmons. Boy, Lincoln Lutheran has been hot here in the quarter. Here's Glines for 3. Shot no good. Husker Worrell with a rebound. His pass, Sullivan wasn't looking for it. A turnover on to St. Cecilia. Sullivan was running down the floor. Wasn't looking for the ball. Here's a Kuhlman. Comes out here. They work it back around to Glines on the far sideline. Glines out here to Simmons. Rainbow pass to the near side to a Fiddler. His shot for 3 is up there. It's top of the back iron. It goes straight in the air and hits the support mechanism again. Above the basket, it goes out of bounds, and St. Cecilia will come back the other way. Here comes Malachi Swanson back into the ball game now for St. Cecilia. Jaden Allman comes back in. 30-25 is the score. Lincoln Lutheran has outscored St. Cecilia in this quarter 24-9. Hawks have the ball. Jaden Allman to Swanson down here in the baseline, covered up by Kuhlman. His pass here to Allman. He mishandles the ball as Lucia goes out of bounds, and it's going to be St. Cecilia ball. Last touchdown there by Cruz Fiddler for Lincoln Lutheran. 44 seconds to play here in the second quarter. 30-25, the Hawks trailing in the ball game. Here's a Schieffer with the ball, gets loose, takes the ball in the paint, throws it down in the corner to Swanson, and a traveling violation. Malachi Swanson whistling for the extra steps down there in the corner. Turnover number 8 in the ball game for St. Cecilia. 38 seconds to play here in quarter number 2. And now Lutheran will bring the ball up the floor. Simmons brings it into the offensive zone. They will go for the final shot here. Jeremy Simmons being guarded out here by Will Schaefer. 19 seconds to go. And about 2 seconds differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Simmons with the ball. Simmons breaks loose, drives it down the lane, and shot up there, no good. Tip tries up there and in. Tyler Dice with the tip here. 32-25, St. Cecilia back with the ball. Here's a shot from half court. It's going to be no good. And that is the end of the first half of play. So St. Cecilia with a lot of energy in the first quarter. They got to a 10-point lead. And then a big second quarter here by Lincoln Lutheran. And the Warriors have got a 7-point lead here at the break. It's Lincoln Lutheran 32, Hastings St. Cecilia 25. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
A business's phone is the lifeline to its customers and potential clients. That's why it's so important that you can take calls seamlessly from anywhere, whether you're on the road or in the office. Hamilton Business Technologies can help ensure your phone rings wherever you are. We can equip your headquarters and any of its locations with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we know how to keep Nebraska businesses connected. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Hey, this is Mick from Miletta Vista Winery in St. Paul. Just a reminder, winter hours will be Saturdays, 11:30 to 9, January through February. That's just one day a week. But come in for lunch. Homemade soup specials on Saturdays. Stick around for the evening meals that start at 5. And while you're at it, stock up on your favorite wines. Workhorse, Elephant Ear, Steuben Tiger, and more are available at Miletta Vista and wherever great Nebraska wines are sold. Miletta Vista Winery, good wine, good food, no snow boots required, but we won't judge.
Beck's, the largest family-owned retail seed company in the United States, is dedicated to the needs and profitability of America's farmers. This is Sustainable Seed Solutions, your local Beck's dealer. Did you know that Beck's is the only company with access to every approved trait in the United States? This advantage allows us to remove the bias from sales and focus on what's best for farmers. For more information, call Ryan, Doug, or Adam at 402-751-0089 or find us at sustainableseedsolutions.com. Beck's would like to wish all area teams the best of luck this season.
If you're looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this of trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym at Hastings St. Cecilia. A good start for the Blue Hawks. They got to a 16-6 first quarter lead, but Lincoln Lutheran, they got hot in the second quarter. And they outscored St. Cecilia 26-9 in the second period, and the Warriors have got a 7-point lead here at the break. Their score is 32-25. Scoring for St. Cecilia so far, Eden Schieffer leading the way. Schieffer has got 13 points in the ball game. He's hit 3 3-pointers, He's got 2 two-point field goals. So Schieffer has got 13. Jaden Allman has got 7 points. Allman has got a couple of field goals. He's 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. The only person that has scored for the Hawks is Husker Worrell. He is in a 3 and a 2. He has got 5 points here in the first half. St. Cecilia officially 3 out of 4 from the free throw line here in the first half. Leading the way so far for Lincoln Lutheran has been Braxton Glines. Glines has hit 1 3-pointer here in the first half. He's got 4 two-point field goals, and he is 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Glines has got 13. Jeremy Simmons has got 7 points. Simmons has got a 3 and a 2. He is 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. Tyler Dice has come off the bench. He's hit for 7 points. Dice has got a 3-point field goal, a 2-point field goal, and he's 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. And Grant Kuhlman, he's got 5 points here at the break. He's got a 3 and a 2 for his only scores in the ball game. Lincoln Lutheran currently 5 out of 7 from the free throw line. The other score at halftime, it is Hastings St. Cecilia trailing Lincoln Lutheran at the break. Warriors 37, Blue Hawks 25. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at HamiltonIsBusiness.com.
If you are looking for good food at a reasonable price, you have to check out District 14 Bar and Pizza in Hastings. Choose a delicious, piping hot pizza with homemade thin or thick crust. Get one of their traditional pizzas like hamburger, pepperoni, or sausage, or try one of their specialty pizzas like combination, chicken bacon ranch, or barbecue shrimp. District 14 Bar and Pizza also serves your favorite burgers and sandwiches. Dine-in and carry-out are available. Plus, you can catch all the games on one of their big screen TVs. That's District 14 Bar and Pizza, 1105 Theater Drive in Hastings.
Sustainable Seed Solutions, your local Beck's dealer, wishes all area teams a great fall season. At Beck's, we are dedicated to supplying farmers with the right products for the right field, regardless of the trait or source company. With our own line of elite germplasm and unique relationships with genetic suppliers worldwide, we provide farmers with the best seed, period. The choices at Beck's give our customers a competitive advantage by providing the genetic diversity and trait protection they need, all from one company. Call Ryan, Doug, or Adam at 402-751-0089 or find us at sustainableseedsolutions.com.
Fill up on courtesy and convenience with Fill and Chill, your one-stop shop to fuel your tank, your body, and your passion for the game. With 14 locations across central Nebraska and 6 in Hastings, they've got you covered, whether you're on your way to the game or headed home with a win. Check them out on Facebook or at fillandchill.com.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now hits a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
Here's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go. Got it, the foul.
The home of 24/7 sports talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym at halftime of the boys' ball game, 32-25. St. Cecilia trailing Lincoln Lutheran. In the second quarter, they hit 9 out of 13 shots. That's 69%. And the Warriors hit 5 out of 7 from three-point territory, 71%. Thus, the result on the scoreboard, they outscored St. Cecilia 26-9 in the second quarter. So in the first half right now, Lincoln Lutheran hitting 11 out of 23 from the field, 48%. They are 5 out of 11 on three-pointers, 45%. St. Cecilia 9 out of 23 for the ball game now. 39%. They're 4 out of 10 from beyond the arc. That's 40%. From the free throw line, St. Cecilia 3 out of 4. Lincoln Lutheran 5 out of 8. 12 rebounds for Lincoln Lutheran. St. Cecilia's got 9. Lutheran has got 1 offensive rebound and 11 on defense. St. Cecilia's got 3 offensive rebounds and 6 on defense. 8 turnovers for St. Cecilia, 5 turnovers for Lincoln Lutheran. 3 steals for St. Cecilia, 6 steals for Lincoln Lutheran, and nobody's got a blocked shot yet here in the ball game. Lincoln Lutheran has got the lead over St. Cecilia, 32-25. Yet in the girls' ball game, St. Cecilia beating Lincoln Lutheran tonight by a score of 58-25. St. Cecilia led it all the way tonight. Led 10-4 at the end of the first quarter, 26-12 at halftime, 44-17 after 3. Again, St. Cecilia wins 58-25. The Hawkettes getting 15 points in the ball game tonight from Avery Kissinger, 12 points for Aspen Anderson, 12 points for Ava Wiles. Leading the way for Lincoln Lutheran tonight was Clara Holly. She had 8. St. Cecilia's girls now 18-3 in the season. Lincoln Lutheran, they dropped to 9 wins and 11 losses. So we're set to go here in the second half. Boys basketball here tonight. Lincoln Lutheran, a big second quarter, outscoring St. Cecilia 26-9. And Lutheran has got the lead to begin the second half. Here's Glines running the ball down the alley there and took it right to the hole and scores. He's now got 15 points in the ball game. 34-25. There's a shot good. Batterman hits the field goal there for St. Cecilia. Or rather, Schieffer hits the field goal for St. Cecilia. That makes the score 34-27. Hawks trailing by 7 points here in the third period. Kuhlman with the ball down here in the baseline, right side of the lane. Kuhlman, cross-court pass comes over to Simmons, back inside. The shot is up there. It's going to be no good. It rolls off of the front iron. A.J. Iverson misses one from point-blank range. Hawks are down by 7. St. Cecilia with the ball. Schieffer has got now. Schieffer's got 15 in the ball game for the Hawks. Lonergan has got the ball deep in the left corner. Brings it up high to the free throw line. Can't put up a shot. Here's Ullman with it. Down to Schieffer, a deep 3 shot, good. Schieffer now with 18 in the ball game for St. Cecilia. And it's now a 34-30 ball game. Hawks down by 4 points here. Braxton Glines with the ball, dribbles it down the lane. Jump pass goes down in the corner to Fiddler for 3. Shot no good. Rebound. Iverson had it. He lost it. It's picked up here by St. Cecilia. Hawks running back the other way. Jaden Allman with the ball down the near sideline. 200 pass comes out on top. Will Schaefer. Schaefer down to a Batterman. Free throw line extended left side. Down to Schieffer. Aiden Schieffer right at the top of the arc. Schieffer throws up a three-pointer. Good. Aiden Schieffer now with 21 in the ball game. 34-33. So just like that, St. Cecilia trims that 7-point deficit down to 1 point here in the early stages of the third quarter. Here's Lutheran with the ball. Glines drives the baseline shot good, and he's fouled into play. Braxton Glines, he scores for the Warriors. Fouled into play here by Schieffer of St. Cecilia. So now Glines will go to the free throw line and try to convert on the 3-point play. 36-33. Turned into a wild one here tonight at the Chapman Gym. Braxton Glines in the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 so far tonight. 53% on the season. His shot is up there. It's going to be good. 3-point play there by Braxton Glines. 37-33. Now we got a 2 to the whistle here. As Swanson had the ball just to the right of the basket here. And the foul's going to go on Glines on the defensive end. Braxton picks up his second personal foul. Team foul number 1 on Lincoln Lutheran. Non-shooting situation. St. Cecilia will play things in. Malachi Swanson with the ball on the baseline. Malachi dribbles it, gives it away down to Schieffer. Back inside to Malachi. Puts a man in the air. Goes up with a shot. No good. Tip try. No good. And the rebound comes down here to Jeremy Simmons for Lincoln Lutheran. Down the far sideline, here come the Warriors driving the baseline. Contact made, foul called. Lions trying to drive it to the hole there from the right corner toward the goal, and the foul is going to be called here on Will Schaefer of St. Cecilia. Schaefer picks up his first, team foul number 2 on the Hawks here in quarter number 3. Non-shooting situation. Lincoln Lutheran plays it in. Kuhlman has got it out here to a Simmons. Out of the left corner. Lions drive, shoots, and scores. Braxton Glines took it in from the left corner. He scores. He's got 20 in the ball game. It's now 39-33. St. Cecilia down by 6 again. Jaden Allman to the basket. He has it knocked out of his hands, and a foul is going to be called. Glines picks up the foul. That's going to be his third. Team foul number 2 on Lincoln Lutheran here in the third quarter. Jaden Allman to the free throw line. Allman's got 7 points in the ball game. 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. His shot is up there, and the shot is good. So the 5th free throw of the night for St. Cecilia. They're now 4 out of 5 from the free throw line. Allman's been the only guy to get to the free throw line tonight. Next shot is going to be up there and in by Jaden Allman. 39-35 now. The Hawks are down by 4 points. Lincoln Lutheran with the ball. Trent Ernst. He's got it. Now he moves it back around in the corner. Glines has got it. It's sliding down the lane. It's Fiddler. Now that Glines on the baseline. His jumper is up there. It's going to be no good. Glines tries to save it. He does, at least from going out of bounds. St. Cecilia's got the ball here on the near sideline. Lonergan has got it. He has it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. Nice save by Glines, but right into the hands of Noah Lonergan for St. Cecilia. Then Lonergan had it knocked out of his hands into the bench here for Lincoln Lutheran. St. Cecilia will play things in. 4.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 39-35. Schaefer to the basket. Shot good. Schaefer now with 23 in the ball game for St. Cecilia. 39-37. Schaefer had 15 the other night against Adams Central. Here's a Fiddler right in front of the basket. He goes up, and we're going to have a jump ball called. Jaden Allman gets his hands in it for St. Cecilia defensively, and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow is pointing in favor of the Hawks, so that'll be a turnover on Lincoln Lutheran, their 4th of the ball game. 39-37. St. Cecilia down by a deuce here, but we've got the ball. Jaden Allman brings it back into the offensive scoring zone. Comes over here to Will Schaefer behind the screen. Schaefer moves the ball down on the baseline. Skip pass out on top to Allman. Wanted to pull the trigger, does not. Goes back down in the corner. Lonergan's shot from 3 is going to be no good. Rebound comes down here to Kuhlman for the Warriors. Down the near sideline to Ernst. It's a 2-point lead for Lincoln Lutheran. Down in the right corner is Dice. Out here in 3-point territory, Simmons working with the ball. Down in the corner, Fiddler drives the baseline. Dice pass over here, right side to Dice. Back out on top is Simmons for 3. Shot is up there, air ball, no good. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a St. Cecilia ball. So all that work around the old defense here, and Simmons launches up a tray. That's an air ball. Goes out of bounds. St. Cecilia will come back the other way. 3:17 to play here in the third quarter. 39-37. Hawks down by 2. Allman to the basket. Draws contact. No foul called. The field goal would not go. Rebound comes down to Dice into the forecourt. Now to Ernst to the basket. He has it knocked out of his hands, and a foul is going to be called here on St. Cecilia. Husker Worrell picks up the foul. That's going to be his first. Team foul number 3 on the Hawks here in the third. Going to the free throw line will be Trenton Ernst for Lincoln Lutheran. He has not scored so far tonight. His shot is up there. That's going to be off of the back iron. No good. Don't forget tomorrow, Hastings College and Waldorf from Lynn Farrell Arena. Airtime 1:45. Women's game at 2. The men at 3:45. We'll have it for you exclusively on Extreme Sports tomorrow. Next shot's going to be up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Malachi Swanson for St. Cecilia. Here's Husker Worrell. Cross-court pass comes over here to Schaefer. Drives the ball in the hole. His shot is up there. No good. Rebound is brought down by Kyler Dice for Lincoln Lutheran. One shot and out for the Hawks. Here comes a Lincoln Lutheran back the other way. 39-37. Warriors have a 2-point lead. Simmons with the ball. Free throw line extended left side. Simmons behind his screen. Moves it back to the center of the floor. Simmons drives it down the right side of the lane to the basket. A shot good. Jeremy Simmons scores there for Lincoln Lutheran. He's now got 9 points in the ball game. And the Warriors lead by 4. Here's Schieffer's shot no good, but he's fouling the play. 41-37. Lincoln Lutheran has got the lead. The foul here is going to go on Trenton Ernst for the Warriors. That's going to be his first. Team foul number 3 on Lutheran here in this third quarter of play. St. Cecilia will inbound it from underneath their own basket. Husker Warrell to Lonergan from the free throw line. He banks one home. First field goal of the night for Noah Lonergan as he banks that baby home right from the free throw line. 41-39. St. Cecilia down by a deuce, and now we got a timeout called here by Lincoln Lutheran. 2:06 to play in quarter number 3. Lincoln Lutheran 49, Hastings St. Cecilia, Lincoln Lutheran 41, Hastings St. Cecilia 39 on Extreme Sports.
Since the 1970s, Midwest Farm Management has been guiding farm families with trusted advice and proven results. We know your land is more than an investment. It's your legacy for the next generation. That's why our experienced team helps landowners make smart decisions, protect family farms, and maximize returns. For over 50 years, families across the Midwest have relied on us to manage their farmland with care and integrity. Midwest Farm Management, experience you can count on for the family you love. Learn more at MidwestFarmManagement.com.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the number one sports station because you make the phones light up.
Mike Well and Gene Shaw back here at the Chapman Gymnasium again. Hastings St. Cecilia girls, they won the first game tonight over Lincoln Lutheran, 58-25, as St. Cecilia improves to 18 wins and 3 losses on the season. St. Cecilia boys trailing right now by a score of 41-39. Good ball game here tonight between Lincoln Lutheran and St. Cecilia on the boys side of things. Simmons with the ball on the wing, moves her down on the baseline to Kuhlman. Back out here to Simmons. Simmons dribbling with the ball, 9 seconds left in the shot clock. Free throw line, Ernst with the ball, drives it down toward the basket, and his shot off of the glass is good. Trent Ernst, he scores here for Lincoln Lutheran. That makes the score 43-39 now. 90 seconds to play here in the third. Here's Malachi Swanson with the ball for St. Cecilia. To Schieffer, takes it to the elbow, down in the corner, on the baseline. Jumper by Lonergan, no good. Down for the rebound, brought down there by a Cruz Fiddler for Lincoln Lutheran. Quickly up the floor, here's Dice for 3, shot good. Tyler Dice throws up the three-pointer. He's got 10 in the ball game now for Lincoln Lutheran. And now they're back out to a 7-point lead, 46-39 here in the third. Husker Warrell, the Allman for 3, shot is air ball, no good. Goes out of bounds. St. Cecilia trailed by 7 at halftime. And now they're down by 7 points again here in the third quarter. St. Cecilia had cut the lead to 34-33. But now the Warriors are back out on top here. 7-point lead, 46-39. Lincoln Lutheran looking to even up the record at 10-10 with a victory here tonight. Dice to the basket, his shot up there at the end. Tyler Dice from the wing took it right to the hole and he scores. He's got 12 in the ball game. 48-39 now. St. Cecilia trailing in the ball game. Schieffer has it knocked out of his hands. He drives the ball in the hole. So this is the biggest lead of the ball game now for Lincoln Lutheran. 9 points with 26.2 seconds to play here in the quarter. Malachi Swanson goes over to the left wing. Husker Warrell. Skip pass comes over here. Schieffer ends up with the ball. His shot's going to be up there, no good, and a whistle. And foul is going to be called out here. That's going to go on Dice. That's going to be his first. He fouls Schieffer out here in three-point territory. So Aiden Schieffer is going to go to the free throw line here. Nope, is going to be before the shot. So no free throws. St. Cecilia will inbound the ball with 14.1 seconds to play. Here in the third quarter, it's 48-39. And now St. Cecilia wants to call a timeout. Hawks call the timeout with 14.1 seconds to play in the third quarter. We'll be back after this. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Farm ground is more than dirt. It's history, it's family, it's legacy. At Rooter Auction and Realty, we've been rooted in agriculture for nearly 60 years, helping landowners across Nebraska and Kansas market and sell their farmland with integrity. Our team combines proven sales methods with powerful marketing to bring you the right buyers and the best results. Licensed in Nebraska and Kansas, we know farming because we live it. When it's time to sell your farmland, trust Rooter Auction and Realty. Visit RooterAuction.com, where farmland meets its future.
Bored of the same old sports coverage? Get on the cutting edge of sports with Extreme Sports.
That ball hammers deep toward left into the well. That ball is gone!
The biggest plays, breaking news, and we can't forget the best sports talk.
Let's be great! Let's be great!
We are Extreme Sports.
As we come back, St. Cecilia turns the ball over after that timeout. And then they commit the foul back here. Kyler Dice ended up with a ball for Lincoln Lutheran. Steals the ball away off of the inbound, and Dice is going to be fouled at the other end by Schieffer. That's his second foul on Schieffer. So now Kyler Dice goes to the free throw line. His shot is up there. It's going to be good. And now it's a 49-39 ball game with 9 seconds to play. Dice is now 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. He'll have one more shot here. It's in the air. That shot's going to be good. So again, a big run here by Lincoln Lutheran in the third quarter. They got an 11-point lead. Schieffer with the ball. He gets out here to Swanson. His shot for 3 is going to be up there, no good. And that is the end of the third quarter of play. So St. Cecilia trailed by 7 at halftime. And now they're down by 11 here after 3 quarters. Lincoln Lutheran 50. Hastings St. Cecilia 39. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
Welcome to Mid-America Truck Sales, where customer satisfaction is our top priority. With over 40 years of combined experience, Joe and Brandon have been proudly serving Hastings and the surrounding communities. Whether you're looking for a top-quality pre-owned truck, trailer, or piece of equipment, we've got you covered. At Mid-America Truck Sales, we believe the buying process should be stress-free, simple, and yes, even fun. Our goal? To earn your trust and have you recommend us to your family and friends. Unmatched quality, unbeatable deals. Stop by today. We're located at 3300 UTEC Avenue, just behind Menards and Hastings. Or visit us online at midamericatrucksales.com.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, back here in the fourth quarter, 50-39. St. Cecilia trailing. Biggest lead of the ball game here for Lincoln Lutheran. Driving the ball to the basket. There's going to be Glines, and he knocks down a man, and a charging foul is going to be charged to Braxton Glines. That's going to be his 4th personal foul. There's the first team foul on Lutheran here in the fourth quarter. Glines will come out. Trenton Ernst will come back into the ball game now for the Warriors. 50-39 is the score. Hastings St. Cecilia is trailing here in the ball game. I think the coaching staff got a little warning there. Evidently didn't like the charging call at the other end on Glines. St. Cecilia with the ball here, trailing by 11 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Will Schaefer with the ball. Gets it to Lonergan. Now to Schaefer. Now to Jaden Allman for 3. Shot good. Jaden Allman hits the 3-pointer. He's got 12 points in the ball game. Hawks are down by 8 points now at 50-42. Long pass to Kuhlman, right side of the basket. Kuhlman double team. There's a pass to Ernst. He takes it into the paint. Down to a Dice. Drives the baseline. Shot is up there. No good. Rebound St. Cecilia. Schiefer with the ball. Comes to a Jaden Allman. Almost lost it out of bounds. Allman now takes the ball into the paint. And a traveling violation is called on Allman. Came to a stop. Momentum kind of carried him forward there. And a traveling violation is called on Jaden Allman. 10 turnovers now in St. Cecilia. Lincoln Lutheran has got 4 turnovers. 6 minutes and 45 seconds to play in the game. 50-42. St. Cecilia down by 8 points. Lincoln Lutheran has got the ball. Dice has got it. To the right side now on the wing. Simmons moves it down on the baseline. Simmons gets the ball back. Drives to the basket. Shot no good. Tip tries up and in. Simmons, he misses the first one. He was right there for the second one. He tips it down to the hole. It's now a 10-point ball game. 52-42. St. Cecilia down here in the fourth quarter. Jaden Allman with the ball. Comes here on the right side to Will Schaefer. Moves it down on the baseline. Back out to Allman. To the free throw line. Now to Batterman on the wing. Shot good for 3. Chase Batterman knocks down a three-pointer for St. Cecilia. 52-45 in the fourth quarter. Now with 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Ernst to Kuhlman. Back here on the wing. Fiddler has got the ball to Ernst, to Fiddler. 200 pass out on top. Simmons with the ball. Right side down to Kyler Dice. Takes the ball into the paint. Pass down to Fiddler on the right baseline. Jumper is up there and in. Cruz Fiddler, he scores. Short right baseline. Now a 54-45 ball game. Hawks are down by 9. St. Cecilia with the ball. Schaefer. Down here on the baseline, he drives it toward the goal, and then he throws the ball out of bounds, but it was tipped out there by Lincoln Lutheran. St. Cecilia will play things in. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 9:22 to play in the game. Lincoln Lutheran 54, St. Cecilia 45. Hawks have the ball. Noah Lonergan has got it. Down to a Will Schaefer. Schaefer is going to take it to the goal. We got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called here. That's going to be an offensive foul. Offensive foul called on Noah Lonergan. That's going to be his third personal foul. Team foul number 1 on St. Cecilia here in the fourth quarter. Turnover number 11 on the Hawks. And now they give the ball back to Lincoln Lutheran with a 9-point lead. 54-45. Dice on the baseline, powering his way to the goal, and he scores. Dice, he scores around Batterman. 56-45 is the score now. There's a Schaefer to the basket. His shot no good. He's going to be fouled in the play. Foul here is going to go on Kyler Dice of Lincoln Lutheran. That's going to be his second foul. Aiden Schaefer to the free throw line. He's got 23 in the ball game tonight. Schaefer's not been to the free throw line. He's a 73% foul shooter in the season. His first one is going to be up there and in. 56-46 now. Hawks are trailing in the ball game. Here comes Swanson back into the ball game. For the Hawks, Allman will come to the bench. Schaefer back to the free throw line here for St. Cecilia. His shot's going to be up there, no good. Rebound. It's going to be brought down here by Trent Ernst. 56-46. They got a 10-point lead here by Lincoln Lutheran. The Warriors. Here's Simmons finding a way to the goal, and he just drops it down through the hole. Jeremy Simmons now with 13 in the ball game for Lincoln Lutheran. 12-point lead now. 58-46. St. Cecilia trailing. There's Husker Worrell. Takes it to the free throw line. Goes to the far side to Malachi Swanson. He gets to the basket. His shot no good. Rebound. Schaefer, follow shot no good, and he's fouled in the play. Foul here's going to go on Grant Kuhlman. That's going to be his first foul. Going to the free throw line for St. Cecilia will be Schaefer. He has not scored so far tonight. His shot is up there, and the shot is off of the rim. No good. He'll get one more. Schaefer, a 61% foul shooter on the season. Had 5 points the other night. And St. Cecilia lost to Adams Central 62-50. Schaefer's next free throw is in the air. That baby is going to be off of the mark. No good. Kuhlman with a rebound. Still a 12-point ball game. 4 minutes and 13 seconds to play in the ball game. 58-46. Lutheran has got the lead. Dice with the ball. Now left side. Here's Simmons. He backs up toward the goal. Spins on the baseline. Can't put up a shot. Glines has got it now. Braxton Glines. He works the left side of the basket here. He can't put up a shot. Throws it back out here to Kyler Dice. Dice is going to drive the ball down the left side of the lane all the way to the basket. His shot no good. Rebound. Glines is shot up and in. Partially blocked down, but Glines is right there. Glines with 22 in the ball game. Now a 14-point lead. 60-46. Here's Schieffer for three. Banks went home. Schieffer now with 27 in the ball game for St. Cecilia. 60-49. 3:20 to play here in the ball game. Lincoln Lutheran with the ball. Fiddler has got it. Now to Glines. They lob it inside to Kuhlman. He backs up and an offensive foul is called on the big guy. Grant Kuhlman just backs up. He's going to be whistled for the charging foul. It's going to be his second foul. Team foul number 4 on Lincoln Lutheran. Here in this fourth quarter of play. So the Hawks are down by 11. 3 minutes and 12 seconds to play in regulation. As St. Cecilia trots the ball off the floor. There's a Sullivan back into the ball game. He's got the ball. Now to Schieffer on the wing. Schieffer hands it away. Lonergan has got it on the wing. Malachi Swanson. Malachi gives it away to Husker Worrell. 15 in the shot clock. Husker down here in the corner. There's a Malachi Swanson down the baseline to a Sullivan. Sullivan brings it up high. Jump pass is going to be deflected. It goes out of bounds and it can be St. Cecilia ball. So playing things in right at the midcourt stripe here. Only 5 seconds though left in the shot clock. 2:42 to play in the game. 60-49. St. Cecilia is trailing here in the ball game. Husker Worrell throws it over to Schieffer. Schieffer spins in three-point territory. Throws up a shot. It's going to be no good. Off of the back iron. Rebound is loose. Picked up by Lonergan, and now timeout's going to be called. Noah had the ball on his back just at the top of the key there, and the timeout is called by the St. Cecilia bench to save the possession. 2 minutes and 34 seconds to play in the game. We'll take a break with a score. Lincoln Lutheran 60. St. Cecilia 49 on Extreme Sports.
Not just an RV center, but a legacy. That's what Dykeman's Campers was to Hastings and the surrounding communities for the last 75 years. Built on honesty, quality, and attentive sales and service. While Dykeman's Campers have set the bar high, we at Timmy's RVs are looking forward to carrying on the torch of excellent customer service and rapport. Timmy's RVs is now open, just behind the old Dykeman's location on Highway 6. Stop in to see Herb for all of your RV service needs. And don't forget to get your RV or camper in for winterization. Timmy's also has year-round covered storage available. Give them a call at 402-879-8893. That's Timmy's RV Sales and Service of Hastings.
Mike Will, Gene Chow back here at the Chapman Gym. 60-49 is the score. Lincoln Lutheran has got the lead over the Hawks. St. Cecilia jumped down to a 10-point lead in the first quarter. Then they got scored 26-9 in the second quarter. Lutheran grabbed the 32-25 halftime lead, and it's a lead they haven't given up. St. Cecilia clawed back within 1 point in the third quarter, but that's as close as we have gotten. Now we're down by 11. Shot taken there. It's going to be no good. Lincoln Lutheran coming back with the ball. 2:18 to play here in the fourth quarter. Simmons with the ball out here in three-point territory for the Warriors. Simmons drilling with the ball. Bounce pass goes inside to Kuhlman. He goes for the basket. His shot no good, but he's going to be fouled in the play. We have done a good job on this guy. Grant Kuhlman has got only 5 points here in the ball game. But the Warriors have got the 11-point lead, 60-49. Last foul went on Lonergan. That's going to be his fourth foul for the Hawks. Kuhlman to the free throw line for Lincoln Lutheran. His shot's going to be up there. It's going to be no good. He'll get one more. Grant Kuhlman averaging 12.3 points, 7.1 rebounds per game. 6'6" for the Warriors. 6'6" and a senior. 60-49. Lincoln Lutheran with a lead. Grant Kuhlman will have one more. Eyes the bucket, lets it fly. That shot's going to be up there and in. Now 61-49. Hawks again down by a dozen here. Time running out. St. Cecilia has got the ball. Swanson comes out here. As Schaefer, he loses control of the ball into the backcourt. Here's Glines, and he's going to be fouled in the play. 11 turnovers now in St. Cecilia. That was a costly one right there as the Hawks try to fight back from this 12-point deficit. Swanson picks up the foul for St. Cecilia. That's going to be his first. Team foul number 3 on the Blue Hawks here in the fourth quarter. Ernst comes out. Here comes Kyler Dice back into the ball game now for Lincoln Lutheran. No free throws here. Simmons will inbound the ball. Comes out here to Cruz Fiddler. Bounce pass here to Simmons on the near side. He puts it on the floor, dribbles to the top of the key. Fiddler gives it away now to Kuhlman. He's going to drive the ball toward the goal. Nice move to the basket. His shot is up and in. Grant Kuhlman, he scores. He's now got 7 in the ball game, and it's 63-49. Biggest lead in the ball game now for the Warriors. In the lane, there's a shot taken there by Schaefer. It's going to be no good, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touchdown there by Lutheran, so it's going to be St. Cecilia bounding the ball. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. Jamison Sullivan coming back into the ball game. Malachi Swanson will come to the bench. 1:20 to play. 63-49. The Hawks are trailing. Inbounds pass. He's going to come out here to Noah Lonergan. Goes into the backcourt to retrieve it there. Then back into the offensive zone. There's a pass to Schaefer. Schaefer, baseline. Now to Sullivan. His shot's going to be up there. No good. Rebound Schaefer. Now to Schaefer. Spins to the elbow. Back out to Schaefer for 3. Shot in and out. No good. Kuhlman with a rebound. Kuhlman bounce pass goes to Cruz Fiddler. Fiddler brings it back here to the near side. Simmons has got the ball. Simmons is going to be fouled in the play by Jaden Ullman of St. Cecilia with 49.2 seconds to play. Hawks are down by 14. That is only the 4th team foul in St. Cecilia, so no free throws here. It's going to be Lincoln Lutheran inbounding the ball down here. Kyler Dice will inbound the ball here for the Warriors. He's going to go into the backcourt to Jeremy Simmons, and he's going to be fouled in the play here as Will Schaefer trying to poke the ball away in backcourt, picks up the personal foul for his efforts. Will Schaefer picks up his second. Should be team foul number 5 now on the Hawks here in quarter number 4. So now we're going to have some free throws with 46.6 seconds to play. Jeremy Simmons to the free throw line. He's got 13 points in the ball game. 2 out of 3 from the line. His shot is up there. It's going to be good. 64-49 now. Lincoln Lutheran with a lead. A.J. Iverson comes into the ball game now. Grant Kuhlman will come to the bench for the Lincoln Lutheran. Next shot is up there. That baby is going to be off of the mark. No good. Simmons misses. So it's a 64-49 ball game. St. Cecilia's got the lead. Schaefer has got it as he powers his way to the goal. His shot's going to be up there. No good. Down for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. St. Cecilia ball. Last touchdown there by Braxton Glines of Lincoln Lutheran. And now Jared Prevett wants to go.
I'm John Butler, funeral director and owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the advanced funeral planning specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
Learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volunteer Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Don't forget, tomorrow, Hastings College basketball for you, the Broncos and the Warriors of Waldorf. 2 o'clock for the women's game tomorrow, 3:45 for the guys. On the air with a pregame show from the Osborne Sports Complex, Lynn Farrell Arena, 1:45 tomorrow afternoon, exclusively here on Extreme Sports. 64-49 is the score. St. Cecilia down by 15. Husker to the basket, a shot up there, no good. Tip try, no good. Long rebound comes down here. A.J. Iverson grabs the ball for Lincoln Lutheran. 15 seconds to go, and the Hawks are going to go down. This is going to be a hard-fought loss here by St. Cecilia. He's going to dribble the ball out here. Jeremy Simmons out here in three-point territory. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That's going to be your final score, 64-49. Hastings St. Cecilia, they're going to drop one here tonight to Lincoln Lutheran. St. Cecilia is now 6-14 on the season. They will get ready to play at Grand Island Central Catholic next Thursday. Lincoln Lutheran, they even up their mark now at 10 wins and 10 losses. Getting the final score, Hastings St. Cecilia losing.
When your family feels protected under our roof, they are free to dream. And you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way, American Family Insurance. Give Matthew a call at 308-389-9124 or stop in at 204 North Walnut Street in Grand Island.
If you're looking to buy or sell a home, see the professionals at North Shore Real Estate of Hastings. Real estate is one of the largest and most exciting investments you can make, and the folks at North Shore Real Estate are here to make sure the process is a fun and rewarding one. They serve Hastings, Harvard, Blue Hill, Kennesaw, and several other communities within a 35-mile radius of Hastings. They'll give you the guidance and support you need throughout the entire buying or selling experience. Give them a call at 402-461-6930 or stop in at 100 North Shore Drive in Hastings. North Shore Real Estate. Excellent agents, outstanding results. Call at 402-461-6930 or stop in at 100 North Shore Drive in Hastings. North Shore Real Estate. Excellent agents, outstanding results. Bill Hamburger Remodeling has been doing work in the Hastings area for over 25 years. They provide remodeling and building services for both residential and commercial clients. Their services include new homes, additions, bathroom remodeling, kitchen remodeling, window installations, doors, siding, roofs, concrete work, drywall, painting, fences, and garages. Trust the professionals at Bill Hamburger Remodeling at 622 East 2nd Street in Hastings. Give them a call at 402-469-8551.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now hits a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
Here's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go.
The home of 24/7 Sports Talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
All right, Hastings St. Cecilia dropping the boys contest tonight. The Lincoln Lutheran final score of 64-49. The Hawks are off to a great start tonight. Got to a 16-6 lead after the first quarter. But then Lincoln Lutheran, they lit them up in period number 2. Outscored St. Cecilia 26-9 in the quarter. They had a 32-25 lead at halftime. St. Cecilia cutting the lead down to 1 point at 1 point in the third quarter at 34-33. But that's as close as we got. Never had the lead again. as Lincoln Lutheran led 50-39 after 3 quarters. They go on to win 64-49. Lincoln Lutheran now 10-10 in the season. St. Cecilia drops to 6-14. Aiden Schieffer leads the way, 27 in the ball game tonight for St. Cecilia. Jaden Allman also in double figures. He had 12. Husker Worrell had 5 points. Chase Batterman had 3, and Noah Lonergan had 2 points tonight for the Hawks. Leading the way for Lincoln Lutheran, Braxton Glines, he had 22. Tyler Dice ended up with 16. Jeremy Simmons had 14 points. Grant Kuhlman held at only 7 points tonight, and Trent Ernst had 2 points. In the final score, it was Lincoln Lutheran beating St. Cecilia tonight, 61-49. We'll have more after this. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
5 Points Bank has been proudly serving the Tri-City area for decades, and we are continuously finding ways to make your banking experience easy and enjoyable. We offer the best of both worlds with kind and welcoming employees in the bank while creating a strong online presence to accommodate your busy lifestyle. Our innovative technology adds layers of security while being easily accessible to all age groups. Stop into the Better Bank to learn more today.
All right, again, Lincoln Lutheran knocks off the St. Cecilia boys play tonight, 64-49. As the Hawks drop to 6 wins and 14 losses on the season. Again, Aiden Schieffer leading the way for St. Cecilia as he scored 27 points in the basketball game here tonight. Schieffer had 13 in the first half. He had 14 in the second half. Don't forget, tomorrow, Hastings College basketball here on Extreme Sports. Waldorf, a team from Forest City, Iowa, making the 8-hour trip into Hastings tomorrow. It'll be a 2 o'clock start for the women's game. 3:45 for the guys. We'll be on the air with a pregame show at 1:45 tomorrow here on Extreme Sports. Final shooting numbers into the ball game now. St. Cecilia ended up going 17 out of 48 from the floor. That's 35%. Hawks were 9 out of 21 on three-pointers, 43%. And St. Cecilia 6 out of 10 from the free throw line, 60%. Lincoln Lutheran ended up shooting 55% for the night. They were 24 out of 44. The Warriors were 6 out of 15 on three-pointers, 40%. And they were 10 out of 17 from the free throw line, 59%. Lincoln Lutheran out rebounding St. Cecilia 24-19. Hawks had 7 offensive rebounds and 12 on defense. Lincoln Lutheran had 3 offensive rebounds, 21 on defense. 12 turnovers for St. Cecilia, 8 turnovers for Lincoln Lutheran. 3 steals for St. Cecilia, 8 steals for the Warriors. And no block shots for St. Cecilia. Lincoln Lutheran had 1 block shot. So again, a split for St. Cecilia here tonight. The St. Cecilia girls, they beat Lincoln Lutheran in the first game 58-25 to go to 18-3 on the season. Meanwhile, the St. Cecilia boys, they drop one here tonight to Lincoln Lutheran by a score of 64-49. Jared Prevett going to join us for a couple of minutes here before we get out of here. And Coach, a hard-fought basketball game here tonight. You can't fault the team for effort here in this ball game tonight.
Oh, 100%. Look at the first quarter. I mean, you've been watching our stuff for 2 years under my coaching ship, and best first quarter we've ever had, and the momentum was good, but Coach had our athletic director just tell me, he's like, Jared, we just got to have kids who can finish a game. I said, we're getting there. We're all getting there, and in the locker room and post-game we're talking about, and I don't know, there's not a whole lot of teams in D1 who are like this team, Lincoln Lutheran, which was a good testament, a good testimony to our effort tonight.
Talk about the start. There was a lot of energy, not only on your team, but in the crowd. You guys kind of fed off of that, got to a 16-6 lead. Everything was going right there in the first 8 minutes.
No, 100%. Hit a couple shots, had a couple defensive stops that really got our momentum going in that first quarter. And that came from our starting 5 players to our bench guys coming in. And, definitely a really great start to the game.
Then in the second quarter, what changed? They hit 9 out of 13 from the field, 5 out of 7 on three-pointers, and they outscored you guys in that second quarter, 26-9. What changed after the quarter?
So that mid-first quarter ended up doing that box and one, and that number 33, and that worked very, very well. He clearly got pretty frustrated throughout the whole game. Ended up going 2-3 a little bit, a zone, and they started hitting outside shots, And we told them in a scouting report, we said, guys, even know that, hey, we're looking at a couple of guys here. One of them, if it's a kick-out three, we got to have a high-hand close-up and not run them off the line, and they're going to start hitting threes. And they did. And that's kind of been a big problem with our guys is, hey, so-and-so, whatever number he is, yeah, we might not have scouted him to be a shooter, but if he starts hitting the shots, okay, fine, he gets one shot, but he doesn't get the next one, And that's kind of like one thing that we got to figure out here in this next, 3 weeks before sub-districts. Hey, we got to be able to make adjustments in a game just like that, And like I said in the locker room, that's a little detail right there. That's a big detail. Like, hey, number 33 catches the ball in the short corner. He's doing one of two things. He is driving into the lane, or he's waiting for somebody to cut off the backside. And they beat us on both of that tonight.
Talking about him, we talked about him in the pregame show. We'd have to shut him down. For the most part, we got the job done tonight. 7 points is all he scored in the contest tonight. We would have taken that at the beginning of the ball game, wouldn't we?
No, yeah, 100%. I guess we're not making sports bets here, but no, I 100% agree. And but look at, I bet he's probably almost double digits in his assist line right there, and his rebounds too. Fourth quarter came down to a couple buckets and ones that he got, and yeah, he's one solid player.
You guys fell behind by 12 points, battled back in the third quarter, got within one, but then they couldn't make the plays. I think we had some turnovers in there. They got some buckets, and we never sniffed the lead again after that.
Yeah, no, that was the tough part about it is, and our guys, I don't want to say that they're very mental about it, but it's these guys is second year on varsity, truly varsity, where, hey, yeah, a team's going to go on a run, but how can we combat it? How can we come together as a group and get a couple stops, get a couple 50-50 balls, get a jump ball, and then turn around on offense, and we can't rely on, just Aiden Schieffer to score the basketball. We had to have multiple shooting threats. Look at our couple of wins versus Kearney Catholic, Lawrence Nelson. We've had multiple shooting threats, multiple scoring threats in those games.
I'm glad Aiden Schieffer is on our side, though, Coach. 27 points in the game again tonight.
Hey, he is. He's got influenza right now, so for him to be able to play like that and miss school a couple days this week, I'll take that. Same as Chase Batterman. He was sick today, too. And talking to Lincoln Lutheran's coach, he's like, we got kids battling sickness, too. We all thought it was done. You go to Christmas break, you're like, yep, go get sick then. But nope, you come around, and it's like, here you go, round two's ready to hit you.
All right, so next week, another juggling out. You got Central Catholic, maybe one of the best defensive teams in the state, Coach.
Totally fine. I love it. And that was one of our main emphasis after this game in the locker room. Yeah, you're going to play probably one of the top 10 teams in the state of Nebraska, but look at their past couple of games. Got upset by Gothenburg last night. They've had a Kearney Catholic, who we lost 2x4, won 2x4. lost to them only by 5 points. They ended up GICC ended up winning to Donovan too, but the tough game. You're not going to overlook the game, but when preparing us for postseason, this is the game that's going to prepare us for postseason.
Okay, we'll see you next week.
Yep, see ya.
Jared Prevent, the head coach for St. Cecilia, and the Hawks fought in this one. Great basketball game, but St. Cecilia losing to Lincoln Lutheran tonight. Final score of 64-49. Again, Hastings College basketball tomorrow. The Broncos in Waldorf. Women's game at 2. Guys will go at 3:45 on the air with a pregame at 1:45 tomorrow afternoon here on Extreme Sports. I'll wrap things up from the Chapman Gym here tonight for Gene Shaw. I'm Mike Will, wishing you a very pleasant good evening from Hastings.
You've been listening to an exclusive presentation of high school basketball on Extreme Sports. If you missed portions of today's game, you can download our podcast at x-streamsports.com.
Get to it. Enough messing around. Seahawks props. What do you like?
All right, so let's start with first. I think first catch is a good place to start. I was a little surprised to find that most places are offering team-specific first catch only.
Yep.
So we'll talk about the first catch for the Seahawks.
Okay.
And again, there's gonna be a common theme.